Tamale Teaching Hospital won sense me na enam so na CDD fellow ba ko a wono your pharmacist your friend no Kwame Saponsi do about public health issues up where there wo ho pa was nka say Tamale Teaching Hospital CEO no na nka se wo si from enu kwan sen kwotwen ema minister no epam no eti eno so eno so ye discussion na da ho a ye bebo ho enkomo na okay TDC for so akwakoye adwuma bi ewo Ramsar site a ewo Sakomono empotemo na tension bi aba ho no ye ne nadmofo a mo Greater Accra ese yetumi edi nkomo na ye ka sa ensem no so ewa ha se da bia ye ka se Ramsar site na ye afro mu no nsuo to ho na ekotai tai bebra na asase na age no na fe oyi ni kakakra de ko epunum eti ho ye nsi dan wo ho ama che se wiase UN fo nyina jetum se Ramsar site en fancy dan na so amafo wo sika wono makwa akoto sansase no de akwa kosi dan no nenam so ema TDC for so atumati sim because mampanyi ka se ye adan bi esi bebi nsuo efa ana afro mu a ese ginsuo se na be nsuo ente nsuo ye to enroi kasabre anka flood nkwa nanso enroi an sheda hu floods nesa because regional minister Linda Okulu and afi nadmufo akabom and regional security council are more able to anyama. The coming days are expected to be decisive for TDC Ghana Limited as it intensified efforts to reclaim the Sakomono Ramsar site, a vital wetland that serves as a natural buffer for storm water before it flows into the sea. A recent demolition exercise at the site nearly turned violent when irate youth blocked the road leading to the Klagon end of the Ramsar area. Their goal was to stop vehicles carrying TDC officials, journalists, and task force personnel. Omobwa Monchiomo took heavily armed military personnel firing warning shots into the air to clear the road and allow passage for an excavator and support vehicles. It's a way NAC or Klagon area ho was Sakomono Potemo, the Hoyatama West, and a TDC for West dying ewo nsuo kwan mu ese se yebu no mu wi amomra East Legon momra Spentes nso munko ogbojo mu wi amonko Medina ena Westland ena bakuna eto ho no Westland no mfo se hachu akwaba
yenua
bibi aboko
nyame adom bibi aboko nso
me ho ye pa
ede nyame ase
eti nsam na esisi ye nra ede ba no de obon krata no ma yembubom na fe yenkoyenim
Eusiafo abechia mo yebeda mo asibiem se mo guso amone wo ha ye de Dwaboase ye friend the Ghanaian Times Dwaboase ye no ebe hyase won semi mu anope na wadi atudwa ewo krata ni motwa Dr. Amponsa Chiano ne foni di atwa no na eba yade awodo ene ho nsem Ghana Health Service adwumako ni mu aya na ne di achi na odi ho nkita ho na ne wadi atudwa se enkwada ye be wo mo foforo newborns ne ye be ma wo mo hepatitis B vaccination na boase de be ya wo mapom de ho nsem ebetumi akonkan eno no betumi asi wo mo kwan se de be ya yade e friend hepatitis no wo mo ntumi enya bi enti free October bosome wa afi mu ede aircraft no sanhyehyeye ebe ye dwuma anope the Ghanaian Times Dwaboase no wono na ebomu amane na ohwe de Dwaboase ya emunso a wode amanebo foforo ede ababe tudwa ewo ha na anope yi watwa yera ofoso ampofo ni de ato wa kogine mu akasa ede amama mpani abedi chi na ne nsem a woka ne nyina nchiemu a wode ba ese eba yedie ahodo ewo sienya ewo form agudie ene ni tuo ho a ense se ye nipa ba akofo bi nko na bia wote ba bia woje ne mum ewo se obi enya mu fasodie ne bi nti ensema hodo ya na enkoma hodo a wo mu edie na okogina mampani abedi chi professor na je na opoku agyeman na nemu a wode sa ensemu etudwa ho asem so wode atudwa na ene researchers wo mu a eye hwehwemu ahodo ene policy makers ahodo na wo makohie di nkita hodi afa ye health system ekwan ye befa so a ye bayiri mu ewa bibre mu na wo mache niema no dodo a osusu se ye de gu akwan so ebetumi aboanti ufa krata yifa ya etoso edubako a wode ne nyina eho asem aba betudwa ewo ho se April 29 30th day kono wo mbedi se adwuma ne kama pa ewo University of Ghana UG
okay your health sector ni here research because amanfo a doctor for negligence aku omo dɔɔso pii ebi papa ebi maame ebi ano hia duro kito ebi na nka sustain no nso na doctor ebisa sɛ card wɔ he nko hwɛ ne card ne mbra na yɛ ni ebi na si wɔ Tamale Teaching Hospital a yɛwura kando nam so pam doctor Atiku sɛ wan Adiku
sɛ ɛno nti ne pam no
na dientia
that is what they are saying sɛ ɛnyɛ no nti no mo
pam
no other issues are
yeah, there are other issues.
Video
mismanagement of the facility can ho bi.
But almost
MRI scan na essay adwuma. Na no yete na ye kan eye rage there. Scans essay adwuma na essay hospital na nkasa woni internal generated fund that won betumi de akwa akoto no. They don't do it. Na yakwa akopɛ private person bi no aba be bone sesen won chen ho. So wo hu. Eti doctor your friend say, "You mental can no we courage." Courage.
Akɔ hɔ sɛ hɔ nso akɔ on announced. But ɛhɔ no deɛ. Minim deɛ ba yɛ nipa ne da so hɔ.
Sɛ nsɛm no wɔ hɔ. Wɔma di petition president ɛna health minister ɛne Ghana Health Service director ɛne other bodies national security sɛ saa scan center hɔ no imagine ɛyɛ department na akɔ a sɛ oyema na yɛtwa na yɛhwɛ ukotodwe na yɛtwa na yɛhwɛ ne ɛwɔ mu no. Ɛnyɛ adwuma na yakɔ akɔfa nkrɔfo bi aba. Wɔn mu nim ho nimdeɛ biara ɛna ɔmo ne hospital na bɛsan contract na ɔmo use hospital na ne te sɛ ha cameras a wɔn mu te sɛ nka yɛ wɔ ha yi cameras ne microphone ɛyɛ yi for there ɛyɛ rage for there ɔmo wie nso a na rage asɛ tua ɛyɛ bosomi biara sika sɛ 10 cedis a ɔmo deɛ wɔm 8 cedis na aban deɛ wɔm 2 cedis abira mu use light ɛwɔ hɔ mu use air condition wɔ hɔ mu ntua ka ora kan do ko ho reforms ni dey here health sector
enti eno eho enkomo bekọ so April boss me dey to so aduonu nkro ne aduasa eno ewo the Ghanaian Times obokratia mu na no nkwanhia bi asie ewo Kumase enkra kwantempo yi so amekowi ache nipa du miensa na abeda adwase wo mo nam so ahwe wo mo nkwa the Ghanaian Times obokrata na ebo amane ne se tanker before tanker woni sprinter bi na de ekobo ani mewi achi se nipa dodoem wo mo afa so atina no mo nsie do anopen de obokrata ye friend no the Ghanaian Times so edi mu nsem bi wode aba na ye kwanim ewo daily guide de obokrata ni mu anopen wo no so edi nsem ni bi aba na onim se ayi petitions no a ekoma mpani atena ye nunti ye gina so a suspend chief justice ya pa committee so mo ntena se no petition na mnim se ye nkakukuwa mu asem ani ho kwaso obia eni hu bi nenso and the petitions na pie monten so ama ewo ho any response a free chief justice chief justice ne nyina no aba ewa bonten a anope daily guide obokrata no wono wafa yi petition no any response ni nyina ya okọ krata yi mu a wotintim ni nyina ewo mu
so police ni ba ko bi a ye frɛ no ACP akolgo wodon so em say ono kra na jamodi kan de ne de ne koy
shining stars so group bi almost the third one no
sesi ano enura ansa na ye ba be free adwuma ma no na another 2 petitions
enso abeka ho
asa abeka ho amana kwa koye sa nti no eno so eho asem no ye betena se na na ya bobo sa asem no ho ma yenwie
okay nti yewie no Tamale Teaching Hospital no ayapam doctor yapam pani no ye de fofra ba Dr. Abdullah wona ye acting imprimprint a wo behwe kire na ye de afuto nso ade ama Christopher nyina sem ye ma fache honhom enwura yen so ho so obi ye wa bone a wo de beche no ne ade ne ye ma sa forgiveness no a spirit of forgiveness no enwura yimu na emfa into anamo ho asem wa Dr. Baumiase ntwodi a wodi ye no enye sese bi oye Muslimi ni nti ene ma wodi ntwo ho asem daily guide obokrata no ede ho asem bi wodi aba na nim say enkramantem Mercy Okrah pedinfo no wo mudi apie dwa list no aba
ya be discuss it later
tema no anu omo ko ho no mayor no still na ha no nipa kro no ane de ma no
it be bright
ono ane di ne woso
okay ba ko bi so adan ho the friend Jerry John foreigner
foreigner
Jerry John foreigner Milson Kroma Adam pote mo Adam east to Adam west
enti eno so a list de eni ba woni mre
minimum eti my story so later nkomo ahodo ne ba ye betena se na ya bobo ho congratulations to honorable filer ono ewo lankwantana madina wonne nyaye wonne NDC party chairman ne wo
okay ba Piesie asa na meko ne ye chief ne birthday honorable Julius Deborah or chief of staff ne ne birthday chief happy birthday enkomo nyankopon hia mo ahoden omo ankatente omo anyini che omo sika bebre omo bibia ade bia wo hwehwe bia wa abrabo mu bia no wakoma so abisade nyina wo kokwa mu mpaebo a wabo nyina no yese twedi ampo nyankopon so onyina ne birthday so na onfere nyina no mo
ye be celebrate no
ye nimse kan wo be kan ye wase nyina nti happy birthday enkomo chief
Chief Julius Deborah
Nidi
ba ko ye friend Ghana's chief of staff Nidi ba ko ye friend the smooth operator
okay the
people's man
konoboko
there's so konoboko oba unhunu
enti happy birthday nkoma party be ba so anu atu
party na odwen ho Yankopon man is kabebre no me bi no eno ete
eni esi akandada
all right but say ama poma checheku me da say for how friend ko twem we chiro why ne wache beba so why say na chief birthday dey na say eni ama be happen abuja for sabro hwe a chebre na kasema du na bo no nson ebo tela atenasem wo de agudie mo nsem e de breyen Emirates fly better. Yeah, I know. Emirates fly better. NSL no. I know. Because I have that experience. Ebo Teller.
Piesie Okrah.
Ebo Teller.
Piesie Okrah.
Nkrofobia ni ajo.
Obi waje eni naje. O se
ena dey na to Liverpool.
Person kan wasem.
Some person me humi to say na nkrofo bo ho nkomo.
Oh, na Liverpool dey hwentu omo. O hwentu omo. Omo aka omo last game omo bebo na omo je EPL no. O se omo ni Tottenham bebo weekend. Ti omo win pe na
EPL no
officially omo je.
Arsenal to win.
Omo match for boss every season bia no.
Since social media by Arsenal NG League that.
O se oro mi nim se e Dwaboase se den yo. E ya na omo timi lead sa ye first last season omo die ni musa e ka few matches e be we season no e na Manchester City e pop mo kwaje enti no Arsenal dey end ye hopeful say be a Champions League na omo yi Real Madrid fi betimi agi
okay ebo fa ye Real na fa nkunu ne ekoso e wo league no
all right tenesi atena so nim sagudi e wan sama ene ye nyane nyina no na ye de bramo ye be rem na yakọ school championship ekoso ewa University of Ghana Sports Stadium and Remo ho nseme course no the emano any emrantie ni nyina no games oboboy no and no pay the bro Samson the Prince ceremony and course no ye de ho nsem be Black Satellite and so akache na de ho so nsem etumi e de abrawia na erem ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ya back hatofo na yakwa ni European resource and features e ni nyina no Samson Ada Mohammed Kudus ono so no perifo area to just say amuhwe nim se umetumi atono akọ Saudi Arabia eno so hu nyina no e ho nsem ebetumi e de abro producers and Roger Imano the sports monarch ena Kojo Fosu Fande Mensumi dino e de ebo Taylor yenshen seminar say ewo Ghana hadia na Yakọ University of Ghana Sports Stadium unim say CAF School Championship Finals 2025 there no course one no na Endra opening ceremony no etumi eremu ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium na yehu enkora reswa omo ya culture dance omo bo entwene ene omo hu trumpets na dia na usha Ghana yewo talent o hapa na opening ceremony na etumi course no LOC chairman otumi erem ha o the trophy no edi buy sanso and prosper Harrison Ado ono so erem ono so ohwe ya trophy na yebetumi edi ama students and say teams any countries o mewini no so no yebetumi edi amomni nyina endra etumi ekoho na nyumna ye boro na hu Morocco for emani emrante na ase na omudina na ohwe o screen sa be se na omani ajepa so ma be rem e Ghana ha bia enso ekoso enso edi emomo e ho na endra ye kasaro before the opening ceremony no 2 games etumi eba so after the opening ceremony nso no era 2 games enso say other games nso no etumi eto aso a bibia enso ekoso ye ewo eye dwumedia endro ekoso ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium no na Ghana eye emrantia no ene emobawa no etumi ebo 2 games endra games ekoso no nkudimdie etumi ekoya wins etumi ekoma eye the black eye na say the U15 any U15 boys no and U16 girls no and na eko emema na fema 2 goals yetumi ehye sanso na emana fem so no 1 goal yetumi ewo so ye enso ema bibia enso ekoso ye na brantia o share goals no Edema Ghana Emrantia team no John Ando in the 3rd minute no Abrantia no Bogo Edema the U15 boys team Sanso and in the 30th minute no Utumi Woso Atina ye no na Ghana yetumi achi omoy omudin edi Uganda ka mienu omentumi antibi na o share players omo start here coach Kweku Danso start ema emema no afane dia onipa otumi ede podum no Faith Ajanu ono na otumi eda podum sanso na Mubarak Shaibu Cyrus Ankuma David Mensah Abdul Razak Philip Kankam John Ando the Brazeman Sanso and Eric Adai Festus Jemfi Emmanuel Dra and Roxin Ejay we any Emrantia almost starting Emma the boys team no na yako Emana Afanso dia and also no omo the black ASA and omo U15 girls no emo mutimi ehye Morocco no so no players no almost starting say and na esitie goalkeeper no na Zuleya Suleiman Sansu and Hajara Adams no team captain Ruth Gadri Daniela Abbas Sansu and Belinda Quente Jennifer Awuku Gloria Owusu Rahaman Sanso and Christiana Ashaku Mavis Kwa and Mary Kuma we any players almost 30 Emma no Emma almost mutumi edin kurum na game there mu aye die papa Emma Ghana Emma no onim say after first half no na a goalless draw na second half no about 4 minutes na yetumi close game no and na ababawa ono no dino edi Jennifer Awuku otumi woso atena edi Emma Emma na omutumi ewini sa game no enso na yeka game no ensensem no other games etumi course no na eno nso South Africa and Uganda and also first half no goalless draw second half no and tima omudin edi Uganda enso etumi share South Africa and also no yeke mubi enso edi mamo na no so no bia otumi share go no enso Grace Kawino ono eno woso atena no edi ma Uganda team no enso na yako another game and also no eba so no enso dia na eno Tanzania eno omone Senegal na etumi eba eno first game eno etumi ekoso endra and also no ye no emema na fam no ye no na game no etumi akoye 1-1 draw and also no ye ka ho sem enso edi ema ho entino game no endra etumi ekoye pa mu de ye enenso no game librena ebetumi atwaso University of Ghana Sports Stadium about 9 a.m. and a game so enso shas here enso na wonim say endra game call so Ghana emema na fam no head coach no Kojo Danso after the 2 goals no papa no I didn't say kakra etu ye tie sama Kojo Danso okan.
It's not bad, but I'm not much enthused looking at the chances that we wasted. We should have buried the game. At least we should have scored not less than 4 goals. But we missed a lot of chances. In the home, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't very well. We didn't start well because some of the boys, they don't have exposure to this kind of competition. So we could see that some of them were panicking. So that accounted for that first 5 minutes. No performance. I see that. We are going to work on that. For now, they have experience. They are now getting the experience now. The exposure is coming. But we are still going to talk to them. We have to sign them. Yes, some of them looking at their ages and the exposure to is not there. You can see that they are always panic. But we are going to sign them to make proper decisions concerning our next match.
Way head coach Adema and Memano boys team no ono sema odi 2 Ghana after 2-0 winner ekomomo endra na Braze Abrantia otumi ewoso ntina mienu Edema U15 boys no John Ando after the game no so the same kakra etuja say goals no de mo ntwen bebre na eba yente Jonando ne nsem odi tuja
and listening to our coaches, what we taught. I'm happy about 2 goals. I just thank them for supporting us. Just keep supporting us. We make them happy. We make them Ghanaians happy.
Entino we ensema Jonando ono so no odi tuja na onim se emma no so no awini om game against Morocco 1-0 and omutumi awini ye na head coach Madam Joyce Boate Ejay and also after the game no yenti ni sama no so di tuja.
We have a lot of recovery programs that we take them through. So we will do that and then work on our errors. The errors that were created, we will work on it both on and off the pitch. And then I believe that things are going to work.
And to know Madam Joyce Ejay in Canada, no, we are no and then some more 2 games, 2 games now, and then so the Barcelona, I just saw the same Edituja, Yenti, no.
We have lots of recovery programs that we take them through. So we will do that and then work on our errors. The errors that were created, we will work on it both on and off the pitch. And then I believe that things are going to work.
No, Madam Joyce Jenka and the Etiano and that game no dear and I wouldn't some more game you know and on our can say recovery day or somewhere now and the 2 games on one to me a compete or now yeka 2 games so and the games are a banner a dos ye pa he said Yanshe games a bit to me a basso and there a man of Mudia and then say and I sit here South Africa many dear Congo and I bet to me about 10 a.m. Yeah, na game no Eshas here Sanso and Uganda and the Gambia a bit to me abo and also a man of Ghana and Benny and so bet to me about 12 p.m. we are Morocco and Malawi and so a bit to me about 12 p.m. DR Congo and Uganda Musomebo 2 p.m. na sa game no bit to me abaso DR Congo and Uganda we are South Africa and so any the Gambia and so ebo 2 p.m. we are ni Benin ni Morocco and they are peso and so 4 p.m. Ghana versus Malawi and so ebeto so 4 p.m. omone Malawi and a bit to me and so about ye call a member no so omafemo and so games na eba no be able to 2 games and there the fishes na no so say and the city Tanzania and Cote d'Ivoire and so ebo 9 a.m. we are ne Senegal and so any DR Congo and the apeso and so 9 a.m. Ghana and South Africa and so it be see any 11 a.m. we are in Uganda and Algeria and so to me the see any 11 a.m. Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal and so about 1 p.m. in the game no baso we are in Tanzania and DR Congo and so at the twaso 1 p.m. hona South Africa and Uganda and so the be see any 3 p.m. match no course no na Ghana and Algeria and so ball no so no 3 p.m. and there games are a bit to me abaso CAF school championship finals and also no course University of Ghana Sports Stadium the share him say bibia beko ye de ama emrantie no na wins no metumi awini na that Saturday finals betumi abaso no na so no etumi agi ye na say etumi ay host and win na bibia enso akosi ye yemfri the U15 U16 U15 U15 boys and girls no akache na yanko Karim Zito onim so no na sisia no new head coach edema Kumase Asante Kotoko team no na onim say papa no no or then some kakra to ja after and I say Ndra to me a press conference kesia or show him say wait me answer questions ama say wait me abakotoko no wait me answer questions na dia na Ndra or then some kakra to ja efa ni team na Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no or say as we room akọ team camp na room ekọ team camp no as a players no mu nyina feel too comfortable as a nunti and no mutumi win your matches yentie and some head coach and Kumasi Asante Kotoko Karim Dito or the tuja.
So we met the place, we saw their predicament, so many problems. We went to the clubhouse and they feel so comfortable. I saw that they feel so comfortable. I don't know how to folk, but I know the incense. Yeah, sometimes human beings feel so comfortable. They forget this target in life. So it is our problem to not only on the field of play. That is why it is good for you as a coach to study psychology.
Karim Zitonka ena yati no owie no de to aso e kai say the team no de waba no e wo say otumi ehwe na onya the best out of players no na waba no de wo say oye papa e de ma emrante no mo company na mutumi enya motivation etumi e de bo.
They don't need coaching. They need me to be their father. They need me to be their friends, and they need me as they are. I have to come low to their level to get what I wanted. You understand me? Because playing matches and you don't win, you can't go out. If somebody sees you standing somewhere, he might even frame you are waiting for your girlfriend. A lot of problems. So I think we are going to use both knowledge, the psychological point of coaching, and then the main sections. Because coaching is not only on the field, coaching and your back somewhere.
Entino Karim Zitonka ena yeti no obewie no na to aso ka say sisi ano bebe na edwen say kotokomo free eye championship anase league title no mu no say matches na aka ne de o say ye must win o so mu win ni nyina na mutumi age league no yentie no.
This is what we are going to do. Instead of it test their energy, we saw that it is down. So it is up to us to raise it, make them our boys, make them our friends, so that we can achieve. So taking the decision, even this morning I will mention you one call to ask me, why do you train in that bush? It tells you the family outside are concerned. And I say, oh, they are going to do it today. There are so many things that is going on that is supporting me because it's a challenge all of us have taken. It's a decision you take. Every decision you take in life is your destiny. Every decision you take in life is your destiny. So if it is my destiny, I have to fight for it. And we are going to do our best.
Entino head coach Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko ora aye Karim Zito enka ena yeti no ye ka Kumasi Asante Kotoko nsensem no yemra na yenko Accra Hatofok unim se omo nso no omo eye national chapters committee omo PRO Kobe Jones e de nsem kakra tuja efa omo youngsters omo team no kan ina ne se o se youngsters no emrante no potential spa na ye more opportunity no mutumi ebobo mpa dia ebehu say ye Hatofok mutumi enya good players e wo team no yentie no
whatever boys are I think justify yeah am I coach the players so far I think we show more boys are more of prospect. I remember saying make sure your match the out of Lions of Pandu that was your second game. When you lose your first match against Batak and I saw Pandu, but after that match when I came to conclusion said the boys a prospect. More Pepano they want to fight for the club, but it will take time for them there. So because now they can improve with time because as you be honest and they say the season also you know the mind and unfortunately issue about bully breaking.
Kobe Jones and kana etia no de to so e kan se sisia no mu hwanim se league no betumi age na se players no sisia no omu ni confidence entumi embobo no nti e na asamo chi form bosa e Ghana Premier League yenti no
the one is that you team no as I say boys in confidence in the former level or has of folk in we say you don't see that confidence in our team and you don't see improvement as a ultra match upon this match we improve. We are not seeing that. There are certain times we don't have quality enough. Fine, but you do coaches also transform players. They transform teams. You know, quality is what we are and what they are. Then we should make do out of it and get the best for us. I mean, the kind of results are here turning out. If you can't beat career at that person, awesome.
we NCC PRO Kobe Jones and Kana Etiano a class of folk and Monso Omakachi Yenfio na Yanko and Nation it me a course where they only send drug games kakra a course a year leaks in Moon Sounds on a cup games are and also a course no Yanko England na ye card English Premier League and also no resources to me a course no Senate City Arsenal the Gunners Omutinafie and Crystal Palace a boy a 2-2 draw sounds and I call the Spanish La Liga and Munsudi Athletic Bilbao and so Tinafie Las Palmas a Bomeka Bakwa Omen to me anti South Vigo and so Etinafie Echi Villarreal a Bomeka Miensa Omen to me anti Bisanso and a Getafe Etinafie and Real Madrid Echi a Bomo Ekabakwa Omosuno Omen to me anti Deportivo Alaves and so Etinafie Echi Real Sociedad a Bomo Ekabakwa Omosuno Omen to me anti Yakod Italian Serie A Musudi Parma Etinafie Echi Juventus a Bomo Ekabako Omen to me anti Sanso and a Genoa and so Etinafie MSS a Lazio and so a Bomo Caminoa Omosuno Omen to me anti Cagliari and so Etinafie Emma Fiorentina a Bomo Camino to me Etimu Bako Sounds and a Torino and so Etinafie Eche Dunisi a Bomo Caminoa Omosuno Omen to me anti a Coppa Italia de Musudia and also Naya Milan de Bia to me a course na Inter Milan Etinafie Emma AC Milan a Bomo Camiensa Omen to me anti B now only say aggregate no first leg no a year 1-1 na second leg no and AC Milan Achio a Bomo Camiensa aggregate no to me a year 4-1 Ekoma AC Milan this year no ka say the Inter Milan no free a year Coppa Italia anymore and also ye can be at the Emamo Yanko the Fishes and they bet me a Barcelona games are bet me a Barcelona there call La Liga and Munsudia Osasuna and normally Sevilla bebo sounds other Leganes and so any Girona bebo Real Betis and Real Valladolid bebo Omuviani Atletico de Madrid and so any Rayo Vallecano and so it me at the Apieso na Yanko Coppa Italia no Munsudia Coppa Italia no Bologna and Empoli and so ebetumi edi esieni ano yakabi edi emamo yanko Mohamed Kudus akache na yensore eso dia onim say branch no isiam no ka say osina kan edi ema team amudin edi West Ham na West Ham na oworo the contract no ewom say team bi efri Saudi Arabia ba branch no or say omutua £120 edi ema no na say English Premier League team ya eba ne nchen na ombetua £85 million na sisi amino ka say the Al-Nassr tima Cristiano Ronaldo osina kan ho no omre £100 million e de akoma West Ham say omunjai abrante de din e de Mohamed Kudus mu na onko Saudi Arabia enkosi akan enfa emomo na we na West Ham edi atudwa se omo hwe se sika no ebe so omo na se enso omo dia sanso omo dia na £120 million a eno release clause edi ma Saudi Arabia clubs no na sasika no ana mo fambra na mo ntumi entua enfa omo na se omo ntumi entua dia English club ana se English club on pese omo kofa Mohamed Kudus die na £85 million ana omo betumi etua na Mohamed Kudus omo betumi atono enso honti ehwe nim se Mohamed Kudus se na obeko ana se onko Saudi Arabia die na eyono ana semti ehwe na betu enso betumi akọ ede amomo na yenko Thomas Partey ono so na kachi dia na 24 ede atudwa no se omo ne kasa omo start omo ne kasa no se omo betumi amano new contractor obetumi assign na no so betumi atena Arsenal for 1 more year na omo head coach na se manager di ede Mikel Arteta se Thomas Partey beko pa de osa branch no bola or both season we no on person obeja ni mu entino mpenifo enhwe na no bia no omo ye no omo Thomas Partey new contract na ontumi ensane emfa ama Arsenal ontumi embo Arsenal team no na branch a di ede Jorginho de osi ono de omo ompe no cause branch no hu ni oye e wo Arsenal ho ntino de omeja no kwan na ono akoba Thomas Partey omo hwe no ontumi ema no new contract no ontumi entina eho entino ye fine 70 ya na Piesie Okrah entwa Dwaboase so enfa my producers Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch ena Kojo Fosu Fande me so me dino edi ebo tela medimusi ya ye twa ye ho ye ba Dwaboase etwa so edi amaye
If I show brother, me shot your bag.
Brother, and not so good.
Not tell me na me share me see ba queen why me say
bra said the time herbal mixture esia gimi ni me fiefo enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye
we dey do this so fa ni nyina
bra se me ka se me di time herbal mixture ho adanse a wiase nyina ebe te me nka enti se malaria wadra ni time herbal mixture
enya nu ko die na nu mato a wontumi ani die no wadra ni time herbal mixture edre enya ma oba wa fa afuro die wo ma akoda no fo enya akoda a woni fie dumienu ansa na wo time herbal mixture edre bi no hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo a 3-day malaria bi ansa
ayo se time ni TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi ada ni ziba ewo mu no ebe tia ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop to do na mu FDA agi edwadue nkratoi ato
yani mesi menana no aguru basa abi brabro tibedu emle no na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na ye sa eduru mre bi kra na me ba no ti me de omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, mumle.
Memre. Eno nti na me ka kire o say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Poso nyina ebe sisi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic
capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh, sa na te pa dia. Mambana awtumi yesa.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja di nipadua ne mu afurusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima mahona hoden. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store frey wo 050-349-4885. Edroyi enya mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis wonni how FDA ajidwe di nkra toyi ato.
Invitiasie no mene me kunu eware wo odro ene asumdue kwan so ya ware na chi no mene kwacho ba hotel pop pebi say ye besepeyo
what a team from so crown na maye
bibia wo nyankopon sem
ekoba ne sa me kunu antina se
edro botum wajo ye ebet SM bitters
wa eni gia befi we na me de yem bible edek SM bitters timase mama me
sa wa warrior mu enije bewie wo payi a na sa wumpom agrodie ebeye akwana
na ye kamfo edek SM bitters
Mrs. wa oyem ye onyina monome no okọ one time edek SM bitters where dia mama
hey oba wa fa yefunu ene oba oma ne ba enufu enumbi wo ye bema na wonye 18 na untumi enum FDA agi edwadie nkatoi.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved. Power FM.
Seventeen minutes after 7 here on Dwaboase Power 97.9 live on TV XYZ. Yeah, we're live on so Facebook. It's TV XYZ Ghana or Facebook. Na fe. But my Power 979 FM so Facebook. Now the wadwinkyerɛ bansɛm a yɛba bɛka ɛnɛ anɔpɛ borders on the future development or the short-term development goals of Ghana ha. Nyama yɛbɛtumi ayɛ yɛbɛtumi aboa ma Ghana ɛnya ne ntoma pɛfrɛ no tira yɛ tem bia yɛbɛtena se a na yɛde nkɔmɔ awodoɔ no ɛde aba na yɛbɛbɔ nkɔmɔ yɛbɛkɔ Tamale Ghana Health Service Tamale Teaching Hospital yɛbɛkɔ galamsey ho nsɛnsɛm mu yɛsi Zoom line so nsesa yɛ resetting agenda ne nka no aketua ne da so kama yɛntua adwumafo
1 year 3 months
aden
dano me constituency sami me fie kwapem nof me ho sa no mo frɛ me obimpon ye Zoom line wo adwuma wo akwapem nof ha nyina afe ane bosome miensani na wo hwɛ efi 2024 nyina no o ma nyipe Zoom line for the mate we the me for akwapem no constituency ana meka ho asemi wom so obimpon yentua yenka efi 2024 January bepem April ya ye womi
omunye ya prane we yasem
yentua yenka
omunye ya prane
mo pay no so
sen
bosome nyina no 250 Ghana cedis
90 sa won kran
2.5 million bosome ni nyina enkrofo maame krofo papa krofo nuanom a wo mo san kra won krofo mo depend on mo so 2.5 million Ghana old Ghana cedis o de ba se ma 250 Ghana cedis no Zoom line de adwumayefo ne ka 1 year 3 months 4 months mu ne ewura mu yes amobo papa penifo no wo mo hwe na ebinim obre o mu komu no ho yes ye ka wa ha no a ye to da bi a ye mu bi course a ye nya ne nsem a ye te wa yan asum no penifo no mo nim number. It of course some medium ya so ne yebegina na yens ensem o yete ne wodan ho ne ekoso o saye o haw ne o yawo a Ghana fo bi mu komu wo madwuma mu yie mu no yaka na mpanifo nate wo mo hwe sa ban no adi Zoom lion fo ka wo mo momoden no mo fo mo sika ma mo
and that is 4,000 Ghana cedis 4,000 Ghana cedis
for 1 year
1 year it is a twin per be aka 4,000 Ghana cedis hadn't na ban ni Zoom line for akọ contract na contract aya kono say 850 o say na yesi bosome ne beso ye be ma ne okoye adwuma no 250 na 600 no enka ne o manage o mo no
aden
that contract as say ye wure mu at the appropriate time it wo de Zoom line for adwuma for munya mon kama komanto mu ye muntina ye wa ha sani amana na ekoso tetetetete no ntumi nkoso wa bra aban se wo reset Ghana me mate se why ye ni Zoom line pese wo mo extend the contract be fa wo mo contract since 2004 2006 that contract na our hosa why ye the amount for ma amount for started questions our contract ni sa dentina wo betua wo na wo ko manage omo pra no 600 na ne okoye adwuma na nkasa o ma ne 250
na okọ prepra no akoti gata mu no enye ngongo se efia dokoro akra o
yes se fin be dokoro onyere ne ho nye adwuma no onyere ne ho nye
na onante ne fifie bakora a day obedi sen piesie sa 250 a month no yen fan time see a day se nipa ne bedi 10 cedi ene dokono yesen no onwe na mokora no a for time 30 days no ayahe
ebi mo se adwuma ne part time nti on betuma koye bibi foforo aka ho nti
on be ye bibi foforo aka ho
e stipend
okay
Ghana we day only in Ghana by yehwe ya beto ansem no so Ghana Medical Association for statement no way sa wote ho na aban de adwuma hye won sa se manage hospital a manage no na ene elevator say ventilator say onam hospital baby asuma hye oxygen machines enye adwuma ventilators enye adwuma insuoma nanti wo ye panyin na wo to say wo ye doctor panyin no na wo to say
wo ye den doctor panyin na wo ye den
yet ya see the Power FM studio the mama say me manage
yes
LPMs ne kwa me bebrebe
yes
obi a describer
yes
me kase enkodi bia mra bia obi atue ska boso me bia na camera say na mayimani
microphones ase
microphone ase na mayimani nti se ya no ka first na ye ba mimi kura microphone so kura de no bobo se na ye nyina ye tare microphone ba ko kasa ba ko na we akasa ba ko na meanwhile so sikaba I have no business being the leader of the institution.
Dabi.
Eti ni adwuma wura ne se obanda so hu se sikaba bosumi bia ya the checks ba wa clear. Nenso camera say microphone say computer say bob nso. Na fe o ma wo mo hwe TV so na first ye clear no afi bo se suma hye o TV no so ne ade. Nipa na wodi ade nanim no he has no business being there.
Yes.
It said the hospital show sana say wodi ane say wo be manage sicknesses. Na wasanji ni pankwa na tembia ni ewu because one thing or the other is not working.
Yeah.
MRI scans enye adwuma. Meanwhile mo sika mo betumi e de affix saade no. Na mbom na yakwa private sector.
Yeah.
Obrimpo
ni nyina ayedie nipa bedie. Yes. Ma hwe videos ni bi. Eno de ya friend say health minister honorable Minta Kando. Pay unannounced visit to Tamale Teaching Hospital. And
I think that was on Tuesday.
Yes, that was on Tuesday. And I'm nipa bi a we free wa hwere ne nkwa e wo hospital ho. No see there be me mo amane esem ekọ ho. Mia ombe hu na mani mo ho nie. An wo bombodi no kopie ho. Piesie. Eniema health minister so ko hu ne ye no. Na gye ne nsem. An obisa CEO wo ho Dr. Penny wo da no a wo hwe hospital no say. Na eba ne say na ventilators nya dwuma. Scan machines nya dwuma. Your friend is saying oxygen machines nya dwuma. Almost be nya dwuma o hospital ha. And the nipa ewu hospital ha. Adan nti wo a wo ye pani a wo da hospital na no. Wontimi mo abanya mane. Se niema we na nya dwuma wa ya ban hospital. Eniema we na nya dwuma wa ha. Enti momra na momeye mfama ye. Ensuo kura ma hospital ho.
How? Na much for kwa bed aye dwuma.
What them light enyina so hospital. Enti sa niema we nyina no. Ade na mommeka ye.
Say you doom like a hospital plant enye dwuma.
Yes.
Yet we had somebody whose sole duty is to manage the hospital and make it functional.
Yes. One yes adwuma no CEO na yes adwuma no. No mo kwa nipa wawu no mo ka asem no. Ade efi CEO na no bai ne se. Na eye no ngongo se sa ewuo ba ko pewei. Omo ya hu dede.
No kwa asem ne se nurse for ne doctor for the wo mu nsuro wuo. Obi wu a omofa ne say normal.
What's in the owo ba ko pewei?
Nti jo just tell you.
Anu ti na mo ya hu dede no. But minister say
Omeka cho say nipa wu da nti we dey normal thing.
Minister say enye sabi na asem na one ne exchange west no. Ene na di na yidia ya pam no aba no. Dabi. Ne mum say watena se. Se CEO a woda Tamale Teaching Hospital na no. Na hospital equipment bebre wo ho e wo say so nipa nkwamu wo bere ko wo yare. Ne wa mo amane no. E kire se nya adwuma no ade obetima ya adwuma no. Enti won kwatena fie. Na nipa hwere o mo nkwa bebre wo Tamale Teaching Hospital ho. Piesie na wei asia na doctors a ewo Tamale Teaching Hospital. Wa mo se dade.
Wa mo se akando enye ne sansa na wa ye ne fata.
Eno de sane wo hi.
Tie. It's statement about.
For statement ni tu ya ne bia Piesie.
Doctors at the Tamale Teaching Hospital have declared an indefinite suspension of all emergency and outpatient services. Nurses say ano sha wo yare na ko pie mo Tamale Teaching Hospital. Na obi otina ya malaria yen hwe.
Yes.
Unya accidents bi nso. Na se bia ya de oba ho a eno nso no enya de a ya behwe. Emergency situation bia obi atwa hwe obi yen hwe. Na mo ma ya je o magu odada nde ya behwe o mo.
Okay.
The reason a doctor from there, but they cite a hostile working environment, lack of basic medical supplies, and what they describe as an insult to their dignity by top government officials. In a statement released after an emergency General Assembly meeting held at noon on Tuesday, the Doctors Association of Tamale Teaching Hospital, DATTH, announced that its members will no longer offer services at the General OPD, antenatal clinic, specialist clinic, and pediatrics OPD.
Yes, sir.
Ama semni nyina simple.
Yes, na me pese ki yanko me ba jo manembra from kakra. ni en hyase mfi press release no ni en kan bom asem anka say
asem na mabɔ ne tofa no
wabɔ ne tofa no kwasho aha tobo
it's following an earlier press release today.
Yes.
Doctors Association of Tamale Teaching Hospital held an emergency general assembly meeting at 12 noon. Makandada. That with immediate effect, all the ATTH have proceeded on indefinite suspension. Makandada. Almost say inpatient care shall continue for our clients currently on admission. And also Makandada.
Yes.
Omo demands ne unqualified apologies from the Minister of Health, Honorable Kwabena Menta Akando, and the Member of Parliament for Tamale North Constituency, Honorable Alhassan Suhini, should be rendered to Dr. Valentine Akupula, all doctors of the Tamale Teaching Hospital, and the staff of the Accident and Emergency Department. We shall resume provision of emergency and outpatient services after we receive appropriate apologies. The management of the hospital should ensure that the following are available in the short term for us to work effectively. A. Constant flow of water through the taps for clinical work.
Okay.
Stable electricity supply in the hospital. Constant supply of oxygen. Provision of consumable items such as gloves. Oh.
Okay, Abba.
Okay. Such as gloves, gauze, cotton, face masks, cannula, sutures, syringes, disinfectants, glucometer strips, plasters, etc. Yanko E. Anasa. E. Constant supply of reagents to ensure continuous availability of essential laboratory tests within the hospital. Yes. Yanko Enim. Okay. Msasa. F. You know, 100 continuous vital signs monitoring devices for all high dependency units in the hospital. 4 ventilators at the accident and emergency department. 4 ventilators at the intensive care.
Eti mi bo masa bisa me di bisa doctor say what Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Yeah, sure say me no question nyina.
Yes. And say Senka Health Minister na ma ho ama me yipanyin na dia. Sanye me ya na asay nyina. Anko mo nka ho asem ana.
Nyama we Joma ba 4 months.
Yes. Ana asay ana.
Joma ba 4 months. Yes. Joma ba 4 months power ne ma ho. Joma ba 4 months me omuni glucometers Joma ba 4 months ni hwinye adwuma hospital ventilators no na Joma so dey and
health minister wo ba Tamale no ombo obi ama ombo obi atwede. We are talking about a doctor or no wedding see akantam say wo beji nipa nkwa say health minister ba ho na pani e wo say oye ne oye na wanye ne yayi na dinti wo mo doctors ni say see me na wo kasa yi wonam Tamale ne patem wunya accident uko emergency ward omatum OPD obi ani ho sana doctors ne ka kire ne dey am ne wo dey kasa yi enti doctors no wo mabusuafo wo ba bia
you see
wo mabusuafo wo ba bi foforo na ka sa doctors wo ho se mo so mo decision am take nti yanso ye ne yanso ye nkwadwuma no mabusuani bi ho ka. Is this the best way doctor
adentia obi edi nkwasiasem ama ye na di because what why the hospital na ma sa doctor diko se hwan na yi kopam no na what ho no
yes
den na sa nema we nyina sa na won kan hwe
won kan ho asem ba pe me ne
den na electricity supply enye
yes
1 year ho hwe
yes
so wo ye hu bibia ade tira wan kan ho asem ama Ghana for anti it is say yaba na 4 months all it you see it can't be a coincidence. John Mahama buy and as Hanyama when you say it can't be a coincidence.
If they've made any other previous complaints, one man
complaint bia. Ghana Medical Association for more reps our Tamale Teaching Hospital. Munim pass and Sonya. Now to check before Rotisuna now Kufado. Man complain. John Mahama and Tesson Tese what not yet ne
bibia kire no
oh sister
enti excellence ya betra so bibia ase Tamale Teaching Hospital afraid your doctors for need demand ya say no ma hwe nipa
na Akufo-Addo test one na wo kire mo say health delivery a ɛwɔ Ghana ha no wɔyɛ ho adwuma ma ɛyɛ akɔnɔ no a mo nim sɛ mo nsuo mba na mo electricity supply enye mo ni glucometers mo ni gloves mo ni cottons mo ni sutures ni hwan na ekeka ho no adenti am complaining that is utter nonsense.
This is
Sabio so you penny na wojimi
me to say but
this is hypocritical type of kind of thinking just what doing one want to say
yes
this hypocrisy is too high. Why?
I want us to deal with this very important issue, life-threatening issue.
Yes, it is.
And let's say doctors yasema o makan bi say so mo this wa oni ni pe betima hwere o mo nkwa e wo Tamale e wo breko o mo ko teaching hospital no makọ pa yare hwa na o mo fort ben
just to
bring pressures and tensions in the country,
just to massage somebody's ego. Say minister there. Look, the truth is that a doctor for no omumbu akando.
Dwaboase enko ho ansa.
Dabi nyabotre. Oh nyabotre.
Sankomo.
Omumbu no. Say, good. Eno but me pese Ghana for who say.
Yes.
Ghana Medical Association no. Woman ya politicians a woman kwa say doctor for ntade. I'm telling you.
Dr. Frank Srebo. Oh, yeah, president.
When you call him into the show, I'll tell him in the face. Say one deny say one MPP ni. What are you talking about? After Akufo-Addo Abreso nsemu we nyina ekoso, you didn't complain as Ghana Medical Association. Now they sack somebody for being incompetent and you are all up in arms because
it's more apology.
And you know,
say minister no why then
minister Bianco pa obi achew.
Kwabena mi nja kando then why ye?
Ye de adwuma ma na ntumi ni adwuma wa tena ho amansuo ma. Hospital no engineer on funds.
GMA for Ghana Medical Association for.
The question is eti Tamale Teaching Hospital omo generate omo funds mo fresh hini mame ana mo fresh doctor ana mo fresh doctor
immediately nipa ho abiri bia ya dwini yenko ye ya dwini yenko ye boto
they are selfish
enti hospital niam say no ma kone private company akwako sign contract na fe sika no ya sign ne dia fa ho wakogene dia fa se if is aban dia ba receipt ni niam da ho wo
ebi mu krampa si omo private hospitals within the vicinity. It is a MRI scanner nye adwuma no wanya sika to bi wo
to bi asiwo
eti ono no ko fie na say oh hospital ne de nye adwuma obi be ka chene say ukọ clinic we eye adwuma na ono agiska eti ono ne selfish interest ntina aban de nye adwuma omo pa omo nya investigation yawra menta akando hwe sansem we opa pay reporters let them go to the communities obehu say doctor bi eye adwuma wa aban asupiti wa
pharmacy
wa be lab company
bi ni hospital we bi on pharmacy
of course
ukọ no na ochoro no ni dia ma
akwa cabal eti akwa te say wo mo doso nti say aban ne yese or come at asa yenti atua and that will get the government to soften its stance.
That ben ye betimi yi akọ
no but when we get juma you people started doing that for time at Amils eje ne de Jomama chapter 1 oje ne de Akufo-Addo chapter 1 eye say wo oje ne de na MPP for no ni nemu oh you are people eti proya na ekoso a wo mo nka ho asem because Frank Srebo MPP ni ntino wo mo nka ho asem na fei Jomama ba ya won na nanimu oha eti yenye dede sa dede no enkoso chena resetting Ghana agenda no you doing different things oh ne Ghana for who be da na ye and they are different results.
Now, doctor, you can't
hold the government to ransom.
Now you want to threaten the government. Say, what do we do? The two horses here, I mean, what they can say patients say what Tamale Teaching Hospital. You are more free as a CNY, and yet you'll be able to access facility. No, if it's a health minister, coho, na see you are done no machines say what wasn't Ketimeboa, Okoye lab, Okoye scan, Ope oxygen, Timeboa no. Machines na say if you many money. Can you done on Kahoshi? What can on what to say? There
are ways hospitals at procurement. Okay. It's why we are penino. Say hospital no per se procurement. That's a near being cosu year. What's why then? Who do you report to? As a medical director?
Yes.
We are then. aban ne to so no den na wo ye at that particular time. No, these are questions that we have to ask them. But now we the government be free so 4 months pepepe. Yeah. You people are up in my arms trying to hold the government to ransom. No. Yes, no mudi no.
Bibia asay edi mfie nwotwe na chi ni asay no. They are expecting say Jomama the magician
should do it.
Ombra no offer 2 minutes NCSE no. One more say no etina so ma osay ye dokro wo man no. Wo ma kwakwatina fie. Wo ma no kra sign de hwe proye hwe ketasese
every medical director a report him a certain authority. A structures. So what to say Raja Ghana Health Service.
Yes.
It's in the procurement no. Ministry of Finance and a Ghana Health Service.
Yes.
More anything. It's more na abandon fee. I didn't tell my first statement.
Yeah.
Ajo mama bresunam na jo mama no buy kra ono no to currency akunya so
watina se na die me ye koye hospitals ahodo ne ade
I don't remember
me niema e cross wo ho monga ho hwe na health minister etu anamon e seki grounds say the be nipa wo mo twire mo nko Tamale Teaching Hospital because of oxygen ni ho scan papa bi ani ho lab ni niema asai wo ho nyina no mo pa apology. No, I was seeing Poppy friend or GM, and American Association. No moment, the entity almost say, "One man on my patch, then I heard Minister why,
just where you be
almost where you be ready. Because I
didn't account on money. The technicalities of procurement, sir, now or move disca. It is a Adianu yin where the sana sa okona okokanwasama. Then I quite to say. Kwaya wo mo fa so didie no o se no say eye huge kabalo
ni oba no ono ombe align oba no oba be siesie lab no oba na ventilators no o de aba be gu oxygen na asay ni wo ensu emma no wahwe no ma ye electricity enyina so wahwe no ma ye eti obi ba wo benya nkwa no wakọ ye mfa nkoma private company bi won chen wo brekwa ye wo machine sisi wa access na ebetimi aye
sabe obekọ no na sabe no obekọ no na obi akwa private company bi na ode eye nsuo eba na wa share wom eti water supply ne dey emma oh na say yenim we know their modus operandi me ba ma ndi nkomo bi emra asese yenko Dr. Ket Nawani ho na yene ne nkotwetwe enkomo Dr. Mark Ket Nawani ya maache ema wakwaba ade ba Dwaboase jumede so TV XYZ na Power 97.9 FM so
yeah
when I chairman ade ma health committee ewo parliament we a medical doctor yenim investment away wo health industry num we know of St. Mark Hospital Dunkofen St. Mark Hospital was a cropon as it were then minim enesene esietie one managing hospital said that Tamale Teaching Hospital minister for health ekoye yewe akando nyaniema enkoso yie wo ho nam so ma wo sake eye CEO na owo ho wo ma mo ye adwuma wo ho no ebu ofu wo mo kire mo say health minister ne me patch now they are telling government say government making sure say electricity supply ye water supply ye scans be ye adwuma gloves be ba ne ade sa ne ma bebrebe we nyina ebetuma ye coincidence afi we ena ne nyina say
yo mamam chia XYZ I want to say TV XYZ na menkade ajuto na already as we speak now, I'm a chairman of the House Committee. Minimum members. No, they're already planting. Yeah, corrals. Teaching hospitals, regional hospitals. Now, you know, management needs to come. No problem. So, yeah, discuss. You do want inspection as in theater. Will be there. What a so casa. You know, I am so casa. na yewi a na ni management space the mo na se the BBO bia no also bia no waka train when presentation even their budget when presentation the mind then problem still na yesterday more hospitals no was solve maybe one problem to the bread aban na aban se mo be yo na e so wa babu one day ma mitna kan da ajibro na ayan health committee for the ayaza ya ba judgmental so ya ba kada osmesi wayar yana wayan ma mitna kan da obi a try do be na juma demo BBS ya or there yet from Liaka so this is a waitress Milano now they have enough time to sit down and look at it very well. Both sides. Now, health committee. So, Bibinia, oh yeah, it's a film. Government, there's something film. I don't know what to my no. I play a part of the solution. The petition speaker, another parliamentary. The committee now very fair is case to us. So we must make sure that at this stage, no, never appeal there as a bro. Woman, you want to phone. Now, I know one casa. Now, you say, baby, I'll go see.
Okay.
But you best say, petition speaker, Miss Obedriendo, but I am so a beer. The best from one, you know, casa. There is room for more easy.
Doc, Sir Osha. Yantra sana wa mon petition speaker and sana yatuma ye hu bibi.
Oh, this is busy. Musha akuma sorry na azina no wa phone. Akuma sorry na azina wa phone. Even because all our team is sitting there no. You better teaching Tamale Teaching Hospital. You better go. In ya make us say ya say na I am your Jumano. Be a problem now with state Lazina. No, I had a trade you know. Okay, you say I want your Jumano. You say I am for work. Now, we don't draw conclusions based on history. You see, the Tamale Teaching Hospital. You know, when I come was a bit more back and say. You manage to ask some part about the Madi. Why do a Borga regional hospital? Yeah, Baptist Medical Center are in a little one hospital. I can so you might have one regional hospital. So, not peace. The alcohol. Why can one say the black a been one lack of staff. All the way use one internal generated fund was it to them temporary staff no which on call must come in the home was very hospital and I want about to tell you maybe because them kind of when you're not I don't hospital it be a word for ventilators and I don't want to be them kind of the lack of financial clearance now on mana order of uncle I want to say one from Kofu internally. No, we'll try on call. We'll try on call them out. I can ask you, once it be maintenance work or hospital. There is something now about out. Now, infrastructure, telling you, over the years, water foundation, I have been now the whole. I could not go Nina, the whole my 1 week. And see, baby, Yabokobiano, no problem for her. In a hospital by hospital, you draw bread aban na abana share, my yafa because I'm in the financial clearance. Why you know, nurses bear 1,000 what is he, and I'm more than 2,000 what is he, you know. And my financial clearance. I will call them funding the little Baptist church because they are paying 300, about 300 people from the internal generated fund. Now, Kakaba inside now they chunk of Ukawa. to keep the hospital running. About an after once by a hospital be my whole eye condo. They look at the hospitals. Yeah, can't it's all them. You say hotel. Hotel, Nimpa Okodaho. No hospital, so Nimpa, not Okodaho.
What our health committee is what check Okrah, and as a medical doctor, no me sure the processes and as a procedure says your first one you maintain equipment, medical equipment, what government hospitals mono ube to me at CSN ACT. In the case of Tamale Teaching Hospital, you may not have been there, but quite best when your first way procure air equipment, air nina buy nefa. And as a hospital, also to me, because the notion is that we're more IGF, and the tria or more temporary workers.
I offer them, that means say a start procurement now. All your institutions no, what will be our one. If you can't go there, or there the this level. If you can't go there, or there the this level. What people say, oh yeah, international dealer or the parliament. Ma, yeah, say, if you procurement procedure or the home, one day will be a better procurement to be a or there episode procurement officer. And see, only that is the main problem there. My sister, people now say one engineers now, you know, one does for Ghana. You call Balgade one and did you say or there was so do a car and son of Babashe. One computer CT scanner, Zina, or don't so do a car. Maybe one part or you'll be flammable, no Babashamon. And so, them young myself, no. Yes or no? No, when you do not say one maintenance, I know a problem because we don't have enough biomedical engineers. Instead of Upper East, there's no single biomedical engineer for the whole of Upper East. Now, I believe that is what is happening in the other regions. Only biomedical engineer overshare machines are yet or no.
Eti papa ya one more ni free Tamale Teaching Hospital say one kwatena fie obetuma absorb ne ho from niema boni asisi wo ho nsuo ma light ma anyway no
them no make sure that me details no na mama can there one time from one kasa okasa it there bibia Misha one day a issue na madam ya mayamani naba or some genesis of an issue also baby no akoko the baby of you are now akọ wa bedroom pependo fifia yina yelkan see other cool head at this stage no cool head ni mayan institutions so one year juma
ye jama akọ say a new medical director and CEO you know ewo Tamale Teaching Hospital the cool heads no de ebe de kakra de na mo ye e de afa ho se na be ya strike no ebetumi won be ye free na a doctor for na san back to ward.
Strike no nyanza anyanza papa infini mameti me I may appeal to my colleagues. I've practiced medicine for 32 years. 32 years of medical practice. Strike the na you can do last two there yempe no such the pa momba last I ever tried to solve problems in so many ways. No one now say it's a medical strike and I declare for the attention that you need. But strike is it on the first two.
Okay.
The elbow chess game now. Your pawns now they didn't kind of for. I'm saying the queen and I diagonal and I castle. I want so what was it? You know about. If we strike is it, our appeal to the workers there. So, but you watch awesome kakra na wa my time. Ebufu ba tell ebufu ba. No ebufu aba. Assembly kebiano after the now from the rational to the irrational. But after some time, you did there. Everything will cool down. So maybe maybe a baby I wasn't about no. It might be even be better than Tamale. Another baby dam. It could be better than Tamale. Another you know there can be worker. Ma offer them. Be a come back to Malabio, be another number from part. It's all options.
All right.
The president has got a lot of options.
Okay. All right. Yate, Dr. Mark Dawani, MP for Nabdam, was a chairman at the My Health Committee of Parliament. Yet, as an emra when you're there, my into or Brimpo and no honor. Message as I'm not quite baby. So, I buy more everything cool heads. Yeah. Well, no, and I make say they want to hold the government to ransom, and for that matter, no government, no, want to be for buffon shiamo. Has when the Obecanis and I also want to be BSA strike in the last resort. Oh, yeah, this is how the strike in the Casa, International MP before no. Me can't, I'm on frontier.
The last thing to resort to a strike.
Now, we a penny war a doctor for Kabum Ku Emu. Nasa emphane say oh soft sport demand NDC ya. Over this statement beba fast say yem strike. Nti umpo NDC say nti na
yema bebre ko so
because so you neutral.
Statement men about bonting. Piesie. Hwe ntimi ama obia kana no atum. But we need 3-4 months in the new administration with the NDC. The big tour bia no obia person be boom. The doctors for ye. Said the Okano, and cow the BBC as you grant now. I feel I'm over dying a dear. More you strike nephew. Doctor or minister, when you win the course were how. Now, young Sacra, you may be a DFM into what by dear. Me patch over Modiana boy. You hear ventilators, you hear oxygen machines, you hear way, yes, you ma.
Your cocoa drew say, and ye,
what did them get the letters cocoa and fat would prove about.
That's all.
You move be I. Unya ya minister ba wo pe obi bia ye entontomo open as if yakọ na Piesie sabi enfremati mi afa no oja no ho aho no akwa dem open bi bia ye da eti se minister ba ho na se waba be hunu de ekoso na enye wa ha no wayi Dr. Penny o wa ha didi a eni so yanka nchom se ye de adwuma to ho enipa nkwa na wakọ hu school se wo ba be bon ho kwan ehu hia
ehu hia pa enu na dignity say mimbisa say GMA to produce their statements they released on the demolition of the La General Hospital. So what I say?
Yes.
I didn't say that Oman can want some hospital mo na na kufa do abubu no. Abranko be to me renovate no.
Ba pem ne.
Mo Oman kan ho.
Mo ye. Ansa na mo free so.
Ya ma yen concern foforo mo ye say ya freezy chairman wontumi accounts nyina with regards to Akonta mining enema air cost one is a government are revoking the licenses of Akonta mining Samra Boy area ho.
Yes.
Wamudumedi omudie ase forest ase nsuo ni ade. Nti ya je o licenses from us. Nipa woda director oil company no chama wontumi ya freezing account. Nti ye kwa o man so na ne Isaac Tando akwa akotwetwe enkomo. We deputy CEO edema Minerals Commission Ghana has a woman man license ne Sane Manema no womu kura tumi pa. Ora Isaac Tando me ma chima akwa ba de ba Dwaboase dwumedie so TVXYZ na power 97.9 bibi aboko de
na me adumo mini ame mamate na me fa konya we sunchia otiefo na ne Ghana fo
etiefo je so pa na eba ne sen na mo freeze chama wontumi account ade mukura yoko fo tumi ni bia na se FIC fo tumi ni bi ne kura mo
Funny side no dear mean to me and can watch because I know me and said.
Okay. Na den kita udie na course so yenim say mo revoke akonta mining for one mining licenses a wo de tu from agudie wo eye samra boy impotemo. So a conversation and a call mu until say ye freezy na account. E den say na buy because most definitely Mincom will be involved.
Okay, so Mincha with your phobium. Now the woman said last week the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources together with Ghana Police conducted a raid in some of our forests to stop some of these illegalities in the process, you see some excavators, we made arrests of about 51 people, then some Hilux, we have 4 motorbikes, a 2, and then now, my main Akonya way to enter our the licensing and permitting regime no Juma. So who apply for mining lease? Nominal commission at the mining lease in the Mawa. As a Oko EPA, Oko water resources, Akwaji among permitting you if you so if you are as a say back to mineral commission, normal what we call mining operating permit. And then a mouth to me say Koshe Edumana say. By intent, the portfolio license and no Koshe Edumana say, which in itself makes the whole process illegal because necessary unya eka money dimu now back ebeje operating permit and so Koshe Edumana say no. And painting no ya na nipa bebre any if you contact our license ni bako abekwa say bako sama boy and our other prospective license are a work the friend saying a work system ni more yeah approve here because in some kakra the one license now or juma no only other permits so the bay juma which in itself makes it illegal. Yet, baby, a conductive raid, the fact coordinating ever plot here falls outside the concession, which in itself again is illegal. If they are not air caution there is nothing legal about it. The family council.
It's in my council ben more there fire and only say. Mwajene mano sano court won sama kosisa na eno de mumu ni echire bi. Okay, into your revoke license no say the minister can license bi o bi a revoke. Near tosu menu enipa e ti omo no they started arranging them before court from Tuesday. It's an holiday thinking na exception fee or no. Many workers say we are picking all the chances and numbers of these excavators looking for omo register and then we can forward those dockets to the AG for prosecution. And then board of directors for this particular company, we are putting together a list and everything and also forward to the AG for prosecution. If you ever check, I'm not going to see processing AVA. If you do your share fee, even if you should stand running your money now. Back to the licensing regime, no. That will cause a minerals commission. Mona mo to me krata as a mutumima obi license. First one na modern mano. You call EPA, na you call Water Resources Commission. We say yes now back to Mincom. It's identity so be banner or per license. More money a note say we apply for license. Na say na TNT bia mineral commission. Aware of it. It's EPA for one per permit and as a Water Resources Commission for permit into Emransa.
In fact, Mr. You might so have you know. Yeah, you say process no atochima kakra eti ni bi say mu abakosam kakra am ye say mu say mining is very capital intensive eti usually open funding there bank would only give you funding when you have a lease. Eti they were giving the leases out for people to be able to start other processes. So that that hello.
Meteo pa.
They were giving out these leases so that maybe as a World Bank na okopesi kebia sa na manema na ebeboa se o lease or mining lease. That should be your startup answer. What it was given in good faith, sir. Which near Adania Manema, whilst I all sorting out permits, no. But the last permit I will hear told the Jumani mining operating permit. In the cases of those who even have concessions for forest, you even need forest entry permits.
Yeah.
The main comment who say now on my operating permit, for you to come and go and start the job. But mostly, I think say in fact near Jumanti, will be a mining lease now. No, I start here, but we will have to put a stop to that.
Eti with license ni Lisa Womojeno. Adia baako a amanfo ebe bisapa ne say adentina main comfort say waba beji lease ni saa no. Na wa obi oho a okoji EPA permits ni wia na wawura forest num na won sa mra magi we no edien na ya amoye ana se nipa kro no babak se wo kwa akoji a edien inspection na moye ewo asase a mama no lease e won konko ye wo ho no na mo hu se wo ndi kan ko tutu won se asase no ansa kra na wo ba beje operating permit no.
So usually before I over for operating, there will be inspection of the site, and somebody releases our operating permit. But in this case, before illegal, you find a crown back to sell already. And now, Minister Kasano, we have people who are being paid with the taxpayers' money from Forestry Commission, and ya uncle for your money, uncle for Piesie Okrah. There course no minimum will be. Inti, a total cleanup. The show ya fee, the share forestry, the share a bank for model more decided now running a modi.
Okay, it's going forward. Now, how do you correct that? Sadiana and Sadanya, dear, to send a wild kind say a touch macacrano.
Yeah, you see, there is a committee that would be working on all these processes to recommend to the government acquiring emphasis in your way. I believe some at the time, you be Juman or Sanya way in a fix it.
Yangan in TSM, Mama, a year lease, Ama Ho Quincy will be enquire prospecting our Kakum National Park, our Central Region. How true is this?
I'm not privy to this.
Obe to me my assurance say obe hwehwemu na bia next week yasa frɛ akwa ko bisa ho nsɛm say bia bibiti sa
most definitely because currently the minister is not even signing this until further notice, so I'm a little bit so I'll make a note and then follow through with this and we can talk about it.
All right. Major Wamwako, can you tell us Udu Samra Bueno Forest na wo no ma se no sa no etesen kasa like who kasa wo de wanu twa ho mfo nyina kire Ghana fo a ama ye hu se ne wo ma se devastate nsuo no ne air forest na wo betire mu sen
we have so video do about thing. I can share that video with you. Nanka wabo. So osho video na we ni anteka MC na onso wording. Enya dia metimi di man okra etwa sanfoni no because it's too bad. That's why the minister became so emotional after watching that video.
Yeah, you video be say CIA TV XYZ screens no so na afen so wokɔ Facebook a wobɛhu em sɛ yɛ saa video na me producer sɛ yɛ saa video na yɛbɛhyɛ da aboa ma amanfoɔ atie eti minerals commissioner fiwe ɛdeɛn yɛ na galamsey fight no mo yɛ ɛde afa ho because mo yɛ regulator amanfoɔ bebree na abɔ mo so bo ama bi kura sɛ wo boss matena yi sɛ yɛ pam no because wayɛ hwɛ ha ama forest reserve yɛ wura mu ne ade ɛsɛ monitoring na nkoso yie ne ade ti sobo na Ghana fo bɔ mo no sɛ ebegyan ne sɛ mo bɛyɛ mo dwuma yie na Ghana fo ho sɛ ampa mo yɛ mo dwuma yie ɛde pote na mo wɔyɛ afiwe abra yɛ ko galamsey no
ya sase na ye mu bi sɛ de ye dwuma no nya kasa ne ye dwuma no ye pɛsɛ ye dwuma na Ghana fo na ka kyerɛ sɛ edwuma ne yetumi ya na yetumi anya but me de metumi asɛ mo bɔ sɛ ya sase
eti de na Ghana fo behu a wɔn behu sɛ mo ayɛ bibi
sɛ ɛno na asase we de ne nkituom sɛ de ya sase no kwa ne nkituom nti tɛsɛ na nam kwan so ba nti me de sɛ me de aban ama me edwuma edwuma no so ne pɛpɛpɛ nti mo ye edwuma no wi a mo na mo bɛka sɛ yetumi ya na yetumi anya but me de have sworn to do the very best for country and God until I'll do my best for the nation.
Periodically, yɛbɛba hɔ ɛne waba bɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ kakrakra ɔman no yie yo enti ma yɛngya wo na kɔtoa w'adwuma so na bɔ adwuma ɛfama Ghana te sɛ deɛ wahyɛ bɔ pɛpɛɛpɛ no ɔpanyin a wote ne nkan ɛyɛ owura Isaac Tando wɔno ɛyɛ first deputy CEO Hedema Minerals Commission chama wuntumi yate sɛ ɔma freezing account but ma menhwɛ amafo Lydia come say Canada foreigner go and do all this in China. I am a China for kwan ma almost say your mind sir.
China for jabidie ya na jabidie chako Piesie uko pie mo China chako tuntumi ya de Google port so jai foreigner ye ma quarter plot
na udru okra sim card kra keka obeto aswape na watumi aye call e was ampote no
no Udu ye forest last video bi amehwe na Ghana ni am the China for concession ana Ghana ni aba mu waja wokope ne kakra di na a week bia no mu chi o mka na mi say akasakasa ba ho kakra na boy ne kasa Piesie China ni kofa pompassion ye nya no mo Ghana ni chi no nkuno e wo man Ghana mu ha and 40 wo ahimfu bi mu te ho and ye sa nyema we na Piesie eno a na me ni onuma e kasa no wo se sa galamsey fo no e ye different no from omo makwakoje license no e wo minkom a omo ye mining ni in large scale nanso wo mo de omo machines akosi nsuom na galamsey ni ban a wo no wo ye bodwa bedwa wo kofa excavator wan excavator wo rent 8 hours at 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Amatum
say e ko 10,000 so ahekra.
That's not 4,000.
Enti ono ko face scan wan fa. Enti wo mo kuta scan no mpanifo no. Professor Frimpong Boateng ye man ko hwe galamsey nsem na nadan ko kufa do me asem me no be ka kire yen. Wo say mo na edi aburo no mo sha aburo no. Wo mo ye galamsey fo no ye MPP mpanifo no a. Politicians na ye sa galamsey no. Na enyo mo no mo ye excavator 5 over 500 ira no. Yes,
bebe
ekosi ye. Enti eye wo mo na esai no na nse mo ko kire 3 months. Ko ye MPP for ebi ni mo organize demonstration. Wo mo be ye etia stop galamsey. Me se kromo aye ma nyema bi ho kwa bi Piesie. Ye be ka no credit ashrom. Mi ami nuanu bi ka ho. Anope hu ye se be bom ni. Mo be ye stop galamsey hu demo. Money hu ade
Way every mini abako ho the free takwa priester by Obrempo Medase. Answer you be try hono. Was say ajegon ask him, I think that he is talking about Tando. Was ask him whether he knew Jabil Kwao who works for Minerals Commission. Okay. So actually whether he knows him. Okay. And it's aware say oye galamsey ya na no so ewo ho. And also ewo aje messages na aka no mekenkan honorable Alhassan Suhini MP Tamale North ewa homane so honorable Suhini good morning.
Good morning thank
nyame adom yada asese one ye twetwe nkomo na no pay o Dwaboase dwumadi so TV XYZ Mokwa kofa samaba. Ewo Tamale Teaching Hospital. Anope me de man spare mo me hu ne say wo mo sabotage aban no. Ebi mu nso say ye wo processes a ye fa so ekekan niema bom etoto niema eye ye friend say maintenance ewo ho. Eti wo mo kabom kuo the statement about Bonten requesting for in fact they are demanding for an apology from you and the Honorable Minister for Health. What is answer when indefinite strike your constituency? Oh, you saying?
Let me start by saying good morning to your listeners and your viewers as well.
All right.
Now, my brother, I want you to ask them what exactly do they want us to apologize for? What exactly?
According to them, you disrespected them.
How did the disrespect manifest itself? They should just tell us. Did we insult them? Did we push anybody's head? How did we disrespect them? But like they should just describe the nature of disrespect. They should describe the nature of disrespect. Because what you see is that we are arguing with them.
Yeah.
And are they telling us that in this country, a doctor who is so hardworking and makes sacrifices should not be argued with, not even by a minister of state? So if you argue, if a minister of state, in fact his supervising minister, cannot argue with him, can a patient even argue with him? I mean, what ridiculousness is this? No one has said that the doctor did anything wrong arguing with the ministers, but the ministers did something wrong arguing with him, and so we should apologize. What this is what is this all about. The doctor gave a brilliant presentation of their challenges, but in the process, he said that he did not understand why this one death was blown out of proportion. And we advised him not to say that again. And he refused to take it. And we walked away. And now we have to apologize for arguing with a doctor. So if we, ministers of state, cannot argue with a doctor, cannot disagree with a doctor, then that is, hell for the ordinary citizen who goes there to seek medical care. So that's why I want them to tell us what exactly we did wrong. Was it by visiting the hospital? We should apologize for going to the hospital. We should apologize for disagreeing with the doctor when he said that he doesn't understand why the matter is blown out of proportion. And we said, no, he shouldn't say that again because people have lost a loved one. And when you say these things, you can, make people hurt them all. That's what we should apologize for. What exactly do they want us to apologize for?
Mr. Sweeney, can you paint a picture of Niamuhu for so that they will appreciate why now my emotional about the
Okay. So I'll take a few steps backwards.
Okay.
What happened was that a 31-year-old young man called Salim was rushed to the TTH from a private hospital during the Easter festivities. Unfortunately, he lost his life. The friends and family, thought that he could have been saved if the hospital, health workers had done their very best. So this led to a media campaign on social media, which was supported by people who were not even related to the gentleman Salim, but also had similar experiences of neglect at the hospital, calling on government to fix the TTH. So if you go on social media now and search fix TTH, you will see that in the trend. It began trending that government must fix TTH. The Minister of Health, being a responsive minister, not an armchair one, decided to immediately, fly down to Tamale 2 days ago to assess for himself what the situation was, for which reason people are calling on government to fix the hospital. And when he arrived, because it was a surprise visit, he asked for, a tour of the hospital before having a management meeting with the hospital staff.
Yeah.
During the tour, we got to the emergency unit where the incident happened. So he asked for a briefing on how the gentleman, 31-year-old Salim, died. So the doctor in question, Dr. Valentine, took his time and explained what happened, how he arrived, and what their challenges were. But in the process, he said that he didn't understand why this matter is being blown out of proportion. So I came in and I said, Doc, you have explained these issues very well, but please don't repeat it anywhere else again. But you don't understand why this matter is being blown out of proportion. Because one life lost is enough to be blown out of proportion so that measures can be taken to prevent other lives from being lost. So don't say that again. He refused to take my advice and insisted that I was misunderstanding him and I didn't get what he meant. He thinks that things, many other incidents have happened, people have died here, and he doesn't understand, and they did their best, and he doesn't understand why this is being blown out of proportion. That was the point of disagreement. It was the point of disagreement with him, my brother, and that's all. That was the point of disagreement. And then we walked away when he wouldn't take our advice. We walked away and left him. No one has called him to appear before any disciplinary measure. We have not sanctioned him. We have not done anything to him. And that gentleman is not the CEO. It is the CEO who was later dismissed from the hospital. Okay, but that gentleman in question is not the CEO. So what are we supposed to apologize for? For giving him advice which he refused. And we also walk away with our advice. Now we should apologize because we're seen arguing with a hard-working doctor. Like, seriously, what is this country being reduced to? So if we, the ministers of state, cannot even offer advice to a doctor because he's so hardworking, can you imagine what the ordinary person will go through if we allow this kind of ridiculous standard to be set?
Okay, so that doctor is still at the hospital, but the CEO has been sacked and has been replaced by another person. What triggered the firing of Dr. Atiku?
Dr. Atiku has been the CEO of the hospital for, I think, about 3 years now.
All right.
So first of all, we must understand that since this new government came into office, all CEOs of state institutions are being changed. Not so.
Many of them.
CEOs, many of them. Some of them, it happened immediately. Others, it is happening that at a slow pace. So it was always bound to happen that the CEO will be changed. And so if the health minister, was in the process of changing the CEO, but this matter happened, and then he visits the hospital, and he sees the urgent need to take the decision to change the CEO so that at least the deterioration of the hospital can be ameliorated. What is wrong with that? It's of the administrative responsibility of the minister to reset these health institutions.
So how do you marry the two? Because someone will say that you were in the process of changing the CEO and then you went there was an argument and you sacked the CEO. So but how do you explain that? Yes.
But the argument was not with the CEO. The CEO was not involved in the argument.
But I don't think when the minister flew to Tamale, he had in mind that he was going to sack the CEO of TTH instantly.
I don't understand. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
I don't believe that when Mr. Akando flew to Tamale, he had in mind that he would sack the CEO there and there.
I cannot read his mind. And I don't work in his office. I'm the Deputy Minister of Roads. I'm just a member of Parliament in the area. And when it happened, I was in town and he invited me to follow him. So I do not to escort him there. I do not know if he had already planned it or it just came up when he got there. But what I know is that rules of state institutions have been changed since this government came to power. I won't be surprised if another CEO is changed tomorrow.
Did you hand him a letter?
I don't know. I don't work at the Ministry of Health. I know that I also read it in the news that the CEO had been dismissed.
So, Obeka de Nache Ghanaians who are asking us to ask you that you are the member of parliament Ewosa area or where the hospital is situated. So can you say that you were not aware of all these challenges as a member of parliament? If you were aware of those challenges, what did you do as a member of parliament to get government to fix them?
Now, first of all, I am not a member of parliament where the hospital is situated. That's another misconception that people are having in this conversation. I am not. The hospital is not in my constituency. The hospital is in Tamale.
But it serves the whole Tamale and its environs, true?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm getting to that point, but I want to be clear on certain misconceptions that people have with this discussion.
Okay.
It is not in my constituency, but it is in Tamale.
Okay.
I serve the greater Tamale. We are 4 members of parliament in Tamale. There is the Tamale South, there's the Tamale North, there's the Tamale Central, and there's Sanargo. And we all serve the good people of Tamale. Now, the teaching hospital is a referral hospital for the 5 northern regions of Ghana. So every opinion leader has an interest in that hospital. And we know that teaching hospitals do not provide free health care.
Yeah.
They don't provide free health care. So the question of what we all have been doing, if it has to be, asked, need to be asked collectively. And that is what we are doing now. I mean, many times, if you ask the CEO who has been dismissed, I've held many management meetings with them over their staffing, over their security issues, over their cleaning issues, even though it is not a hospital that is strictly speaking in my constituency. But I know my constituents also access health care from that facility because it's the referral center for the whole northern sector.
Absolutely.
That's not the question here.
Yeah.
What the question here is that the hospital has been deteriorating. Many interventions that people have done has not yet lifted it to a status that it should be. The people began a social media campaign for it to be fixed. The Minister of Health was responsive enough to, pay a surprise visit to them and to assess the situation for himself. And together, we have all begun discussing how to uplift the hospital. And
Mr.
so let
Sweeney,
us concentrate on how to uplift the hospital.
Mr. Sweeney, so can you tell us that you made a move to get the government's attention to the challenges of TTH when the Nana Akufo-Addo's government was in power?
Not even when this government was in power, even in opposition. We did all manner of things just to keep the hospital running. But that is not the question now. The question is what can be done now and what is being done now and how can we all contribute to ensure what is done now improves the facility for proper health care.
Okay, so I'll put that same question to you because I spoke to your colleague, Dr. Mark Nawani, a while ago, and he was calling for cool heads. So what are you going to do to get the workers to get back to the wards and and other departments to serve the people of Tamale?
I think that is exactly what we need. Cool heads must prevail. We are all looking for the same thing. Look, the health professionals there are going through a lot. They are working under very difficult conditions. We appreciate that. And even at our meeting with them, we made that clear to them. We appreciate the conditions under which they are working and how those conditions have to be improved. That's why the minister came. That is why we are having these conversations.
Right.
If those conditions improve, it is they who will, enjoy the facilities and working good, conditions and environment.
Okay.
The people of Tamale will enjoy better health care if the hospital improves. And that should be the focus and not about whether somebody is hardworking and has been making sacrifices and because a minister argued with him, it amounts to, disrespecting him. And so, those are tangential issues that will not resolve the concrete problems of the hospital. Since when did it become a crime to disagree or argue with somebody? Because the person is a medical doctor and very hardworking and makes sacrifices, a minister cannot disagree or argue with him.
You seem to be very interested in that part, but then Ghanaians are interested in what the government will do to get the doctors back to work.
Exactly. Those are the steps that are being taken now. You will need to, reset the management. You need to change management, for example, because everything starts with the head. You know that. Leadership is head. So you need to get the management right. You get a CEO that will be more responsive. You get other, sector heads that will support the CEO, and then you can now provide some of the facilities that they need. For example, I know the minister before we left there started talking to his colleague, minister in charge of works, so that they could get a dedicated water supply to the hospital. I also know that there are discussions to get dedicated power supply to the hospital. I also know that the minister, since his visit, has already mobilized about 3 or so ventilators that are going to be sent to the emergency unit. These are the things that matter, and not who argued with who or who disagreed with who.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us. Yes. So, if there's anything again, we will get back to you for more details. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Mr. Alasan Suini. Need for more Tamale North Deputy Road and Highways Minister now to say and come on Dwaboase Jumedi so our power 97.9 of TVXYZ. So messages ni bia ba maminti influence na man konkofa edwede mo ekratro no enfamre mo kofi say mo no say the doctors must be sacked or reapply if any with the yara would yatemesra anya botre that's no message. I say governance is common sense, same person. JDM must clear all nation records, sabotage in the system. If this is not done, the NDC will fail. There is no fire in JDM. Are you sure? Kofi Simon, we are sure, pa. Papa Bulazio say watching you from Takwa. Jen Mensa. Anyway, greetings to my boss. Mighty Shama, but then this international vibrant serial caller. Thank you. Obama Nation. Good morning, Dr. Mark. You're referring to Dr. Mark Nawani. Your lovely listeners, especially the great people of Ward K. Mr. Mark, we appreciate the good work the health minister has done at TTH. Okay, thank you. Patience Ofori, Wontumi must be jailed for 30 years without labor. CJ is not above the law. Nobody is above the law. Very soon, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia and their family and friends will also face the law. They are criminals, thieves, and destroyers. Messages nibia abanono koswane forward there and so ebra. Yabekin carrying in the amount. So like free screening airbus on the 1st and 2nd of May. Wadaroma bra be pimu kukumlimli yabe Harvard Senior High School no. Nebra best screening. Liver, prostate diseases, fertility, urinary routine analysis, chlamydia, hepatitis B, sexual weakness, typhoid fever, and then you can you may have a senior high school no 0553 932631 0553 932631 Obawa yare ahodo nyina so yabesa enso e dia maw metwa me ho abasisi a me ba yabetena se ne kan hu se Dr. Tony Obin au free aye aban mu eba na yaba bedi nkoma afa petroleum hub no na enko ba bia yabasisi a
ma yɛmfa nkyea sonko ɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ ɛne yɛtiefoɔ a mohwɛ yɛn na mutie yɛn sabri True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ɛna mama ɛna no pa nso yɛne mu adi ahyia na ebi ana ɛnani da edi kan a wohwɛ yɛn ana wotie yɛn ɛwɔ sa platform we so a True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ɛyɛ Indian company kɛse a yɛaso yɛn no ɛwɔ India na yɛn no ebi wɔ wiase afa na nyinaa ebi abeduru Ghana hanom ama Food and Drugs Authority ayen hwehwemu ade afa yenu no agye atomu se eye papa enti Ghana for emfam wo mo ho ban enu a yede abadwaman so no edoso yebre ni so enti yentumi enkasa mfa ni nyina ho na mom yiwaso ye yentumi amo yare so a yede enkasa ne ba wie ya yede telephone numbers no ebetu dwane yare bia edu nya no watumi afre na woni yen asusu ho ana woni yedi ho nkomo edura ye bi kan kasa fa ho ene eye True Word Vision Capsules. True Word Vision Capsules no eye eni ho adwuma mepacho mama yare wo hoi eya na eni yare nso eya nipadua na akwa nyina yen kane anyame de ama yen eye ye eni enti se wani no eho tochima ɛwɔ sɛ woma no hia wo aduro baako a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ɛyɛ True World Vision Capsules yɛnnuro no nyinaa ɛyɛ India hama ɛne yɛkeka bɔ mu a yɛde ayɛ yɛnnuro yi mepatwɔ ebi a na wakɔ hospital na doctor ka kyerɛ sɛ pressure bɔ w'ani no so ɛna wanya glaucoma mepatwɔ wote hɔnom a na ayɛ sɛ w'ani no ɛso yɛ ɔhene wopesa ayɛ kɔkɔɔ na ɛpuru nsuo woda sɔre anɔpa na hwɛ light a na w'ani no ɛso ayɛ blɛ adeɛ bɛn hɔ a wonhunu adeɛ wɔ akyire a wonhunu yɛwɔ bi wɔ hɔ a adeɛ sa na esum adu no koraa wɔ saa ɔhaw wei nyinaa aduro baako ebetumi aboa wo ɛyɛ True World Vision Capsules ɛno ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ woma wo nsa ka na w'ani yɛreɛ no ɛtumi ɛboa wo ɛwɔ akwan ahodoɔ nyinaa ɛso afei obi a ɛtɛ asi w'ani so ne broni ka ne cataract woyɛ obi a ɛtɛ asi w'ani so a mepatwɛ aduro ɛwɔ sɛ ɔhwɛ n'akyi akwan ɛyɛ True World Vision Capsules ɛtɛ no ɛfifi ani so a ɛbɔ yɛ nkayɛ ɛfifi ketekete nkakra na ɛyɛ kɛse kata w'ani kɔhyia lens ne nyinaa so wontoa na mo na wɔmpɛ duro a dadi ɛba bɛduru mpɛmpɛnsuo bi a ɛbɛkata w'ani kɔhyia lens ne nyinaa so ntinya adeɛ a wobɛtumi ahunu adeɛ biem ama na yɛyɛ wɔ sa ɔha wei nyinaa ɛntwɛn ɛmma w'ani no ɛmfira Indianfoɔ aduro papapa a ɛwɔ dwaman so na ɛbɛboa wo ɛyɛ True World Vision Capsules mepatwɔ wogye True World Vision Capsules na ɛyɛ akae na gye yɛ aduro a ɛyɛ powder yɛ a yɛfrɛ no True World Stem Cell no wogye Vision Capsules na wagye yɛaduro no a ɛyɛ powder no nso ɛde aka ho na ɛno atumi aboa wo afei yɛaduro ɛtɔ so mmienu a mɛkasa fa ho ɛna no pa yi ɛyɛ Joint Fortis no ɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ yɛ nompem ɛne yɛpɔ so mama ahonam tutuo ɛwɔ so honam nyinaa ɛyɛ ɔbɛtɛɛ usisi yɛ ɔya ogye ho a ɛngye ɛtwe ba ɔto ase ɛbɛsi wo nanse na yɛka ne sciatica yi mepatwɔ obi a wokɔtodwa ho no ɛmu tutu wapɔ so nyinaa ɛnɛ yi ɛyɛ Joint Fortis nti no ama saa honam yiyaw ɛne yiyaw a wote no wapɔ so cartilage na ɛho awewe ama wote pains ne nyinaa no wonya Joint Fortis na ɛbɛyi saa ɔhaw ne nyinaa fi hɔ ama wasom adwo mepatwɔ hyɛ ne nso ma me ɛnyɛ painkiller na mmom nea akɔfa yiyaw no ɛde aba wo nipadua no mu no ɛba bɛyi ne nyinaa afiri hɔnom ama ɔho atɔ ama wasom adwo yɛduru a amanfo ɛdi ho adanseɛ na mepɛ sɛ mekasa fa ho ɛyɛ Nerve Alive no ɛyɛ ɛntini mu adwuma yɛwɔ nipa bebree ɛwɔ hɔnom a mama ɔmo wɔ ɛntini mu yareɛ nanso wɔ mu nim sɛ ɔhaw a wɔ mo ɛfa mu no ɛyɛ ɛntini mu yareɛ ɛno nti na mepɛ sɛ woyi wasom na wotie nkyɛmu no yie obi bɛbisa sɛ mewɔ ɛntini mu yareɛ koraa mɛɛde ahu sɛ mewɔ ɛntini mu yareɛ wonya ɛntini mu yareɛ a ɛma wo nsa ɛtumi yɛ otitiritii wo nan ɛtumi yɛ otitiritii ɛwɔ hɔ a na wapɔ so na wayɛ mmerɛ mepaakyɛw wonya ɛntini mu yareɛ obi wɔ hɔ na wɔnante a na ayɛ sɛ paneɛ anaa pin ɛwɔ wo nan mu wohu sɛ nsonsanso wei nyinaa na ɛkyɛ wo sɛ woanya ɛntini mu yareɛ wonya ɛntini mu yareɛ no a mepaakyɛw nsonsansoɔ baako a wohu no ni sɛ ɛwɔ hɔnom a wo nsa wode sɔ adeɛ a ɛnwunu mu anaa adeɛ a ɛhye mu a ayɛ a na wonya atenka biara sɛ bio wasɔ adeɛ a ɛnwunu anaa adeɛ a ɛhye mu wotahu sɛ nsonsansoɔ wei nso a na woanya ɛntini mu yareɛ no bi wonya ɛntini mu yareɛ na woyɛ bɛrima a ɛtumi ma wonya ɛnam mu mmerɛyɛ nti woyɛ bɛrima na woayɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ hɛtɛ so a mepatwɛw ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ ɛntini mu yareɛ ɛna woanya nti a akɔfa saa ɔhaw yi ɛde aba na Indiafoɔ do tatahwe a amanfoɔ ɛdi ho adanseɛ na amanfoɔ agye atum a ɛyɛ ɛntini ho adwuma yie paa ɛyɛ Nerve Alive a ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi ma wo nsa ɛka Nerve Alive no bi afei nso woyɛ bɛrima a sɛ bi mprɛduasa ɛwɔ hɔnom a na wapɔ so ɛyɛ ɔmmerɛmmerɛ na honam nyinaa ɛyɛ ɔyɛ okotodwom ɛtumi yɛ ɔmmerɛ wo nante a na nante ho ayɛ den ɛde ama wo wei nyinaa no ɛyɛ ɛntini mu yareɛ nsunsuanso a wohu no a ɛwɔ sɛ wohunu sɛ woanya ɛntini mu yareɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wohwehwɛ Indianfoɔ duro papapa a yɛde India hama ɛna yɛ a yɛfrɛ ne Nerve Alive woma wo nsa ka bi a mama ɛbɛboa papaapa yɛwɔ May 40s wɔ hɔnom a yɛnnuanom ne yɛ papa nom a moyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ kɛtɛ so moma mo nsa ka May 40s ne bi a mo nso ɛbɛboa mo ɛnyɛ enu a wonom na sɛ bi wotumi abɔ adwuma nnɛ na kyena wopɛ sɛ wobɔ adwuma wontumi ɛmmɔ adwuma yɛnu a yɛde ɛbɛdwaman so no ɛdɔɔso mo a moanya diabetes yɛwɔ mu no mo a moanya stroke hypertension mo a moanya koko ɛnamu yareɛ gono ɛne saa nnuro nyareɛ no nyinaa no yɛwɔ mu nnuro ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛsiane ɛbere nti no yɛntumi ɛmmobɔ no nyinaa so mepaakyɛw wohwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ tv no so anaa wotie yɛn wɔ radio no so a fa yɛn number no na fa yɛn sisi a yɛno no yɛato apete Ghana fa na baabi a wɔ no yɛbɛkyerɛw pharmacy drugstore anaa herbal shop a wobɛnya yɛno no bi ato yɛn number no ɛyɛ 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and a 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 me pacho mo mo hwe yen e wo TV no so no mo bon se yen no ni nyina ye kasa no ye di mfonyine no e de ato ho no ma yen contact numbers ni nyina nso egu screen so bo modia na fa yen sisi yi na ye re bi a edu nya no yen fa India fo du papa enka na emwa emma wontumi nya wayaresa ye da yahwefo ene yatifo nyina ase
Power FM.
Delida Sabra ho fejamana Abasobode me de mamedo oh Labra chebra na enchena afi abono nkron akaba ese 20 minutes
Power FM.
Non Kroba Dr. Tony Oben, former Minerals Commission, boss, de say, Obaha, and some were why and ever bon cover, but my young college stock educational consult. Now, young country Ghana, our phone, cry our phone, you know, say no bano. Obeko school papa bet me abuano just order the college stock educational consult from 6 months right to 6 years. Yeah, Jakra National to 10. An all year round school with no vacation. There is some Montessori for curriculum. It's for Bunny Brasses here and a Brabeka LTEC family. No, yesterday school no so our progress. It's no weekend. No, yeah, Juma weekend. Nina crampuna. When a problem. Obenya and Colano. Yabesha mo kama pa. Oma to me competing with or more will free a year man so ebagana ha. The resources be braya Babuaman Colano additional to me CP. Yes, such entrepreneurship right from that age. Public speaking and after technology and art into men you who aim free move for Bani Brasses here. Open to the mobile tell me there for 0249069821 0249069821 from Madam Time Bomba. Wano Ebekasa ya obahuye ewo yatishinongwa lejokuku ya ben lejokuku municipal assembly no ewo Mango Street ne so hwa.
Power FM.
Achadi ame woma wa no pay Haxa capsules ne Haxa mixture also wudidi na se uwie na se obo hyehye wa daroma eduro no pharmacy shop bia obenya bi wo ho wachi eye wo yasa wudidi eginegina bo case bebre woda wontumi nda mesra kope Haxa mixture ye also na ebo nkaye no eti wo pe Haxa mixture na wanom bi ebetumi aboa pa ama digestion ne ade atumi akoye FDA de stamp team so mesra se wo Wunyanya 12 years untumi numbi unyemonso a wuntumi enumbi wo maba no fon so untumi numbi enti no pharmacy shop biamo Medina Fonko Cat Pharmacy na fe Little Georgia Walk Tema Kaswa Fonko Jukat Pharmacy fre 0240 238 310
Power FM.
842 odo fita waba betena se na yenkɔ boy enkomo e wa ha me do ba ite sen
yo wadom pa so nso e
me ho ye Spanish ginkgo capsules and Spanish garlic mixture and so ne capsules ho boko de doctor ho ye
yo wadom doctor ho ye pa
ene de wa ya de
me da se
fa ye kɔ
mo abasia no mani age abusiafo yɛde nkyia mu ɔdan na de ayaresa ne apomuden pa ba efiri Antekebal Center yɛn na yɛn nuro yɛ friend Spanish no ɛyɛ SPARNIS adu papa a ɔbɔ ade Nyankopɔn de ama ne ma na ne ma hwɛ so yie ɛde ama ne duyɛfo ama ɔde ma amansam ɔde sa wo ho yare de ɔka kyerɛ wo sɛ o yare de anu na ebekun no ka kyerɛ de sɛ da bi Antekaba entie ma so na wayɛ wo nsɛsɛ ɛde afa atiri ho ama me ɛne sɛ Nyankopɔn abɔ yɛn na wagya aniɛma ama yɛn sɛ no ne yɛmfa nse yɛ ho yare na ɛtɔ da bi a yɛ ananimdeɛ no ɛba ɛwɔ ne mfie mu enti yare bi wɔ hɔ no mu a yɛsike kapa sɛ de gonorrhea ba tete no sɛ de esikum nipa yɛade HIV ba yɛsɛ de esikum nipa ma nipa fon yɛ tantantan ɛnɛ yɛnya gonorrhea dura etimi di tu ase na yɛnya dura so obi no mu a etimi kura ma ɛmoawa no be test no na yɛse zero detection unhunu mpo so wɔ yare ni bi saa na wi asete yare ahodo bebre na ɛba foforɔ na ɛyɛ ni so he na so Nyankopɔn nya sa ne nimdeɛ mu ɛwɔ ni bremu no obi ani mani ɛmo mu hunu ɛnioma keka bomu a etimi bresa yare konase enu nti ebra so sesa wo ho na ya ka cho se o blood pressure wo soro ya ka cho se sugar level e wo soro na ya ka cho se yare we de ani aduro enu ani sa obeso so kakra kosi se da yare ni ubefu na aku da bi atwam ye twam wo sa bia ho ese ya ba behunu se sesa de bone edoso oni paduam na sa koma no ntimi mpompi moja no na se ekeka kane ma bom ma moja no mu nso yedu na moja no ntimi ni afrisa ye na koma no ebre ekopa ahoden foforo bi ekohan machofo so omemeboa no mane mpompi moja no a na ma koma na adwuma wo ye no abro so ne aka cho so anya blood pressure na yebisi aho se na abeye dan amasa kwan no emu asisie emoja na emu ayedu abro so a entimi ni afrisa ne no ama entini no so asade bone adamu no wayi ni nyina afiri ho ama koma no afede wa home ama won kohan machofo bi ama won fa pressure bi ama me pompi moja eno na obo ade Nyankopɔn wabie ni mani ama omo ayaresa ani aduro ye adom na wode aye Spanish garlic mixture and Spanish garlic capsules aduro ni ye mienu sawti din na beka se we ni capsules ni eda bi obi ade ne ho otise ye freba ko mixture na ye freba ko capsules nko a ye nka se capsules mixture eno na kire se we ye garlic na fe soya oil ahoɔden nko a na ye de aye na we nsuso aye garlic anka twade ewo ene niam ahodo bi ene yede aye ensuo no nti na efre ne mixture no na sa woka garlic capsules no ene garlic mixture no bomu a ema garlic ahoɔden no kɔsoriye na sesade bɔne ada ewo wuntini wa kwan ya moja faso no mu a sa duro we ahoɔden kɔ nipadua no mu a ekɔkɔ nane sa sade bɔne no se moja no mu ayedu a ahoɔden bi ewo aduro no mu a eboa a efre ne se natural blood thinner a ebema moja no mu aye ha na timi adi akwani aba yi enu ntitete no na ayam hyehye wo ho na yesuro se wan hweye na sade boni nya da ntini ni mu a ene na eno ano no sanse ntini ni mu de odo nsa hyem se wo kwakotwitwi mu a enye yie Nyankopɔn nya sane ni nimdiem no ɔmayen akahya ewo aduane mu ewo garlic mu ebi wa awuo mu ebi wa nkatwade ene saponim 13 a ye ka bo mu de Spanish garlic mixture a wo side Spanish garlic capsules no so aka ho bi no wanom ni mie no odofo ebeboa wo ama sade ankasade boni a asi umoja kwan sade boni ada wakoma ho sade boni adeda wakwa bi ho ama akwa ne nya ho ahoto no amfa nya adwuma yie no ni nyina afiri ho enti se basa na yo obi a wotena se na wona se tata ya esan se sade boni ne toxins se woni padua ni mu ena na emma wo sa ne ntimi nso ne moja no so enyi nsuo ne mfiri mu yie emma ensuo a ewo se ba abonten so fa won fifire mu ebi fa odwunso mu ebi be fa wagya na mu na nka apia abonten so na fe etata wona so no afei osane benya na hoɔden san sɛ enioma na asi ni kwan a ɛma ni nya hoɔden nya adwuma no saa adu papa efra ne Spanish garlic capsules Spanish garlic mixture no eyi afiri hɔ na afei akwa no ho ahare no na watimi aye n'adwuma yie nti ɛmma wo nase atata ne mmabio ebeyi afiri hɔ koraa wotena se na mia wo naso a na atom se foam wokokro mu na atena se kakra bi a mpaboa wo hyɛ ko ntimi hyɛ mmafie ɔdɔfo sa wo no maduru a efra ne Spanish garlic mixture ebeyi ɔhaw no a ɛwɔ system ni mu afiri hɔ ama afei wade wo ho ɛno nti na yɛduro no wode wo ho to so a ɛyɛ yie ne san sɛ ɛnyɛ de ɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ mekɔ akɔboa na mapia sadeɛ na akɔtare baabi na aduro no yɛ na adwuma wie a sadeɛ na timi apagya da bi o ɛnane no ama sade bɔne ne toxins no ebi afa wagya na mu apie wo fifire mu ɛne udwunso mu na apie abɔnten so na wo system na yɛ free afi obi on mo kakata so a wontumi na because ne system na hoɔde akɔfam emogya na yɛ bibia wo ba asase so a yɛ sisika ɛyɛ adeɛ nyinaa saa na mɛka sɛ oduru nipadua mu a emogya ɛyɛ adeɛ nyinaa yɛsɛ organ na ɛyɛ adwuma a ɛyɛ mogya wanu meduro ɛbɛkɔ wo organs ni mu a ɛna mogyem bibia wo system ne mu bia bedi anante atimi communicate a ɛyɛ mogya entini no a ɛno na atoatoa ama wugina hɔ birim so obrane no santini no emogya nimu a ɛbɛdwodwo ɛbɛda ɛyɛ mogya ɛnenam mu na timi agina ɔbɛma betimi agina so a ɛyɛ ne ntini ɔbaa sɛ wobɛtimi abu wonsa ama na bawi a ɛnam ntinim na ade a ɛnam ntinim a ntini no susu nya ahoɔden yɛ mogya no enti yɛ ma waduru ɛyɛ mogya no mu adwuma na afei baabi biara sɛ sintɔba mogya no mu a ɛde ɔhaw ne nsunsuanso ɔbɛba hɔ na ada ne ho adi ama afrɛ ne sɛ yareɛ no yɛyi saa ɔhaw no afiri hɔ ama afei wade wo ho meka sɛ drugstore herbal center sɛ atwa ɛho ahyia wɔ Ghana nyinaa kɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wonya Spanish aduro ɛtɔ na deɛ wɔnni bi no ɔhwɛ number na ɛda screen no so no ɔfra yɛ doctor ne bɛkasa sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔbɛkɔ akɔtɔ bie na mpakyɛ tie sɛ aduro yi wahu sɛ ɛbɛboa wo na wokɔ akɔtɔ bia ɛhia sɛ ɔbɛfrɛ doctor wo ɛyɛ aduro ɛno ane sɛ ɔbɛkɔ drugstore na wakɔ akɔtɔ bi no wanom ɛyɛ nipa ne bi adwen sɛ ɛyɛ a yɛbɔ yɛ number nti no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔfrɛ doctor ansa no wakɔ akɔtɔ daabi yɛduro no ɛnte saa sɛ bi ɛnyɛ honhonsam ɛnyɛ afei na aba bɛtɔ ama doctor ayɛ nyankoma de agu so daabi ɛyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ haba ne nubra ɛne yɛde afa abɛɛfo nimdeɛ mu enti sɛ yɛnimu si yɛnimu si wafrɛ sɛ womfrɛ watɛste wontɛste yɛ wotɔ no ano mu a aduro no deɛ wɔyɛ n'adwuma pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛde ma wo enti na nhia sɛ wobɛfrɛ doctor na mmom wapɔmuden mu wowɔ ɔhaw bi a wobɛpɛ sɛ wo ne doctor bɛdi nkɔmmɔ aduro no kɔpɛ bi atɔ na wonyaayɛ anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wotu bi tɔn a ɛno na wobɛfrɛ doctor ɛna afei me nam fofoɔ no mo na mo frɛ di adanse mo send audio message a WhatsApp di adanse mo nyina mo yɛ me friends wate mo yɛ friends of Ohima Sechiwa mani gi mo ho rough because ya na mo hya me nkran e ma me nya ahode hu sɛ me ntu mfuturo nwu obi ani ade na me de ma no yare akum nipa owu anya me fɛ sɛ bi me nya saka wani no makasa sɛ wa utɔ na nom na wu a menya mfaso wɔ so ne mo wa ya resa sɛ wo so bɛ nante no waka sɛ aduru Ohima kan ho asɛm no ɛyɛ paa me nom ya aboa me no ɛno na ma me so awerɛ kyekyerɛ ma me it keeps me going pacho what you say enti sɛ nya aduru ɛbɛsaw yare a yɛ ka mogya asɛm yɛ ka wakoma yɛ ka sɛ de wuntini yɛ adwuma ɛno ho asɛm na meka na sɛ me ma waduru a ama ho atɔ ne nyina ya tena se adi ahuruse no aba bɛka me nam fofo no ho yɛ frɛ aduro no Spanish garlic mixture and Spanish garlic capsules ɔdɔfo ɔbɛma no mu a ɛboa no ɔba no ma ɛboa no ɛnane sade bɔne yi ama man ɛboa ma wo immune system nya ahoɔden timi kutia yarewa na yare ɛwɔ nipadua mu nso ɛsa boa immune system no ma ne di ne so nkuni ma wo ho tɔ ebi ne obi akɔkɛtɛ so a wontumi na wonum aduro na ɛboa ma wotimi da regulate system no ma bra wayɛ obi bia wi a waka wutia to adwen ni nim sa meda no na mpa nso so adwen na da nipa desani out asase so wakɔ a ɛnna ɛnhome da ɛyɛ wakoma adwene da wani da ubi bia da agese wakoma ɛnu nti ɛna sɛ immune system no ahoɔden kɔfam na sɛ umogya na ahoɔden ɛkɔ wɔn so no digestive system no mu kɔfam na sɛ wa ma wani ama wo so a anadwo brɛ mu a wɔsɛ wo system na da no na still ɛyɛ adwuma nti ade bɛkye na honam nyinaa yɛ wo ya kɔtɔ Spanish garlic capsules ɛne Spanish garlic mixture do no bi nenom ɛbɛboa ma system na yɛ adwuma perfectly
sa wotie mi na mu ayedu na ye sade bone na ama wo ye adwuma kakra bia na wabrɛ akoma na ete so wo 2 stairs kakra bia akoma bo a wote wo wasum koto adu friend Spanish garlic capsules this Spanish garlic mixture nom adansia wo ho a ye kire se woni e di wo ho to so anum bi no obi se wonom no yo bema na nsani bema sori a ono atimi se janim enu okotoye afi oye adwuma otimi se afi de masia besi me mranti birim because adiboni na enane no enya wuntini na ekọ bema mu nko na enane o enane firi usura kwa kosi fom oba bi se okokotobi because no da nani betena ne honam nyina ya ne ya eno no ankroso ana ne menses ba intimi mayie enti wono maduro no afi ohwe ne menses ba ye afi okokata so otumi da nam se asa na eye adwuma nyankopon bo ye bomu ba ko hu se yetinie ye nsane batie bomu ba ko sade boni na ebe ha wani sade boni na ebe ha wo menses ebe ha wo bema no sade boni no aduro no de ne se eye sade boni wo system no nko ade anane no na ma ho ato koto Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic aduro no bi ne nom entwen kasa metwa ma yare na banse na manu maduro yi nom na se yare na suma na hwinta baabi afi na obeyi nanimu a watimi etu ase ntem na media pomudin aba emenom obi a wadi free 12 years ekwa animu bianom Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture opemfo nka ho onnom bi de oma abofra nofo ehunu no doctor ansa ena afi nso obi a wonnom yaduro no bi no mesra wo se uto aduro na nachi wade ya ade ba akopа akwadworo obi sinna ka mwedu matata be obi eni bag ase ho chen pharmacy oto awonnom mesraw oto anom madwe dia ya tata kasamanom na ya huna danse ewom oto aduro no a onye mehwe nye sika ntini ya doctor wo ho na wo benom na saw yare wadi hu danse na yeso ya na obi enkrofo o modu ye eno ene hia yen enti nye aduro ni to keke oto anom yedro na chiwade ya akwadworo o person ne doctor din komo ni yie ma mema o secret baako man WhatsApp message another record the audio eno no de tatahwe cause calls no otimi drive obe cock factory obe ye niam bebre nti bia no wantimi amfa na wiase nyina so ofre no hye no so be WhatsApp message no de anadwo de som kra na ni ti na ofa phone no bia ohu no ama omuaye eno so record ma wo na utimi botie ya owie mfi na wasama kan no so betimi asia boatie no ama omuaye kroje a ebeboa wo chen consultation bi e wo wiase but e free o yawe bi e hawo frɛ yen e wo 0266 11 41 11 0266 11 41 11 Shannon so yedru a friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture no enye se wo be frɛ ye number na ansa na wakoto anakoto age se wo frɛ ye ansa na wanom ye hyira so dada woto anom ebe ye adwuma a wo hwehwɛ na ma wo na mmom se wo pomudin mu na bibi kyire wadwen a wo be frɛ doctor ne na di nkomo wo pe bi atu aton wo pe baabi na wunya eno so betimi afrɛ doctor one na kasa se de ebe ya obema omuaye na ama wonso so de wo hwehwɛ no wonsa atimi aka
meda se ohima sachiwa se wonso wo de ye ensem dewe efri Antec Herbal e de bae nyame nka ho ye beto eduro no na ya nom pa nti yebesia
yebesia next week
abuja for the bus jumadi na to so live our TV XYZ na Power 97.9 FM atrase Dr. Tony Obin eba betena se na ya bonkomo ma yenko Little George ho emra ho na yemme toane aka no so Dr. Obin aba amafo hu na chente ne obekasa ya krado mama yenko right Little George ya krado yenko
mahwefo ne matiefo enai anopai mo maame apomuden ho asem na me be ka kire mo apomuden ho hia me pa anti me nya tena magwa mu seedi a na me be som me man ampa se anopai me nchare ho a em se muhu kotokuo bi seyi a na niema pa kwa na ewom niema pa eye powder bi a ya the cold milk so when you take cold milk dia na che say enuaba a eye baako enum ene yeka afra anase yeka abom ene ye de aye ni sei a muhui ɛyɛ adwuma papa especially diabetes for na ennuaba no me bobodin akyerɛ no wahu sɛ ye man mu ha enye common se ye benya nti sɛ o doctor aye ne sei e de ama ye de a na sese prekope ye gitum na ye ko pebi na ye di fry ye nnuane be ana sɛ de e na obetimi de sa powder yi afra porridge ana sɛ yogurt ana sɛ smoothie cereals obetimi de afra osa atre ba ko a na wo de afa na waka afra na wedi na ennuaba no ebi ye sunflower seed, pumpkin seed, flax seed, goji berries. Eye ennuaba enum ene ya kan fra. Na sa ennuaba yi chia seed enso ka ho. Chia seed enso ka ho. Na sa ennuaba yi ene ya kan bom ya mfa anhata ewia so. Nemu ni mono no saa ene ye ne powder. Eni aye ne se enti ahoɔden ne ba kokora emfi so enti mesrew se wo diabetes wo boaboa wo ho se opese wo anase sebe wo yare nkitinkiti bi a enti mima eniema enkekansi ani a mesrew kwana ko pebi ebo no so edafom na doctor ye beda wase anopai se wodi bibi sei bibi papa sei e de abraye wo man mu esi ane se o man se wo apomudin papa na wo niema koso wo asundwe enti doctor ye beda wase anopai enti mesrem bebe bia wo bia na woni ehumi anopai no mpacho kona ko pebi na to se wo cholesterol ebema cholesterol na abafom esa protect emema real cancer nkitinkiti ebe protect ema wunya bi se wo asikyire yare anase BP a ebe regulate no ama na ba from enkosro mesrew kona ko pebi ebo adwuma pampa chofa ye number yi 05399825993 pacho meeting bi 05399825993 ya wo miaya okohonoma obenya yen powder ya na se aduane anase eduro eno a eye aduane esan ye eduro a ebesiesie wo okọ Little George e wotema committee 5 a obenya bi eho ye herbal shop anase health shop e wotema tema bibia opebia eduro bia opebia okọ Little George e wotema committee 5 a obenya bi anase osade wani kire Cactus Life organic shop a ewo Madina ewo Malcolm Dadano anase Polytank Road ewo yenuanu kramufo asori dan kese no to wani a obehu Cactus Life organic shop ne ewo honom wo de bowura honom na wo se ope cold milk eduane anase eduro ni bi mesrew se diabetes ne diabetes ye yare a ehwo ya ahometew pa na mom sa wo ye opemfo a de bia me se consult wo doctor na wafa anase se wo a wo to wo nye opemfo anase wo ye bema na wo to ye achinye na opese wo didi a fa ko kire wo doctor wo ba kono na doctor na ebisi mi table so minimum America kire enti entwentwen so ba ko nsumi meka sa edwen ho asema na mani age keke esia ne benefit a ewu munti ennuaba ene ye de yeye nti ya troso fruit force eduaba ye de yeye no asem eni ho emma ahodin bebre na ahodin no ma memmo kakra enso enkyere wanope mesi esiesie wani esiesie wo skin mpo sa wose ene hawa esiesie emma no benefit bebre wo yetini hu hia ye mpapa se wonum sa die ya esiesie wutuni mpo na wutuni etutu aye basa wonum ana epropre numbi afi sa wo pa wo esiesie awodin mu ema wo fertility rate no eboosti mesro pebi afi cancer biara esini kwan cancer biara ye nipa yi de edu especially my man edu enfie bi a yesi prostrate wine masi mumbi afi ni esa ye me da wo mukura ne se emema sebi oni ni dofu bi ehia na se empamu asem na akoye bibie wo ho de bia na complain akodu ase wo ho ebi the fruit force ebe sisio ama wase afa wontuma pa efra afi emana omudu mpenyin fie so anase omudu stage bia ohun ni dofo na na ne bu afu ese anase ne libido aba form mesro nimbi chese kona bia esa boost immune system emano so manya ka prostate cancer anche sa me patch se cancer biala enufu mu kokram preventing no cancer cells no chese ebrenase enti numi o ma kwan kura manemma enti ehu hia pa afen so cognitive adwenu so o panyi bi anase impo akola mi se eyema obiao so wo akola mpo na se na disua abafom ensisi so a mane bi wo panyi bi na wanyini na kakra na ne wire fi ade a esa ye benefit onya sa benefit no esisi adwem na ye mpanyimfo no bi nso omudu baabi a ye fa bibi dementia adwen no abafom oma na biane a wo se me di ye areho nti mesrew mani bi ebesiesie sa niema ni nyinara bibi yesi bibi di arthritis mani bi onoma ni nyina bejai esiesie no mpemu BP sugar ya rare diabetes cholesterol mani nyina ebrase me kame meja die ye nipa yi die enye denyara ye mia mi die a ensisi so no numbi ebesiesie hwese ni atoane te organic yemfa bibiara eye chemical enfry eduaba ene ye de yeye ni ameka chro me waya resabia mama ebinumu anumbia adanse a omode aba no ene na mama ya kukudura sebe medi abetena afidie kese so a medi hu adanse akyeremu na miankasa me kese so me so ma hyase a me fa bi me minisania eboa me esifa me amete me kanu mpeni me fie ekyerewa ebeye onwanwa wenu mu a na eboa yen enti mesrew eye very organic natural yemfa nkeka wa bia nka o sa fruit hu na nka yeye nipai me kana makane senkese se abreni abin na sa fruit no yenya bi di na esiesie yen nso yenya bi nti se nyame aye ya don na se doctor akofa we sei aba ompe we na opentokwa na wote ebo no kura de a obebo wonsam ama doctor enti mesro niema bi sei no se twa wani so a mpacho kona kukudrum na ko pebi ebe boaw mpo se wo yefu yare bi a de bia ensisi so ba ko bi a wo mukura eye mede eye digestion obi wo ho odi aduane bia na ne yem atim aduane bia mpo onum nsu a na ne yem atim osere me na minimum ni America so wonnom sa fruit force ya ewurade ade bechi no obehu se ampa adroyi aboame enti mesrew edi fruit force very simple me dem say fruit ahoden nti kona kopebi nam na mwaw ana me saka abobo we ni so kakra fiber ewom enti se fiber wo mu saa no na se wunya di eduane empo se eduane no eye kabo nkoa na wudi ya ese ne se wudi we na mix cocoa anase smoothie anase yogurt edi nti ehu hia se wo ko fa si duro na edo be ko bebia yenko fa we bi na fa fra eye duro esa ye eduane organic natural bibia eye chemical enim enti menuanu ma sebe asikyire yare anasa diabetes ham BP how cholesterol how okọ hospital yesi ase bibia bedo towo nufu mu mema no nso yesi prostrate odwunso a etwetwesi mesrew eno ene yedi abesi masa amre no enso ema wo nkobo ka me yenkoye operation ena sugar yi so esa beto ekuro ebeto wo ho a enwo ekuro beto wo na wo sugar eye ahometew wan hwe so yi a de nsempi ene beba we esa boost immune system uye nipa na immune system stronger yare bia ebekọ nitrachi a emekra yeni anum sebe a mo HIV mesrem mo pebi we emma apomuden papa e boost immune system nti se yare bi attack wa entimi nti se immune system stronger ena yare bia bekọ nitrachi a na wa ba bekra ekuro beto onipedua na akwa baabi na sa immune system stronger enu atimi wukura a wonfa eduro enkan enti mesraw yedi kwa awieye mpacho fa number no 053 99 82 593 misati mu biem 053 99 82 593 baby a wobenya bi anase pharmacy akokwa a wobenya ye nnuro yi bi anase ye nuani a eye nnuro yi bi no Little George Ewotema Committee 5 Health Shop okoho no ma wobenya bi ena Kakas Health Organic Shop eho wo Madina Old Malcolm anase Polytank Road ebe ye nuanu nkramufo asare dan kese no okoho no mo a wonsa beka bi medamase ya wadase ne.
Okay, menso medase mama of Little George or buyer. Me tell me of a Little George or boy Juma Pai or Tema Community 5. PV have been run about in Chen Waho and I'll be home offer Little George our Tom and situation bia yare bia edro bia opedia manage bia okoho a obetumi anya bi amana ye ye to adwumade ne so Ojo me answer we me ba and Thursday to my people my main camp for MTN franchise say every Thursday bia exciting Thursday our MTN so you only nice 25% bonus our first data bundle bia wo beto bia so it will first data bundle I'll bet on no we 25% bonus so whether so you use my MTN app no and I say we use a short code *138# no so either using my MTN app and I say power the *138# no so Thursday MTN chawache there. So what MTN is saying basically is that when you enough for a lovely customer to say what it almost offer free extra movie tickets. So utria momo well be a silver best cinema so ticket now the momo tria and as a well still small utria ticket now the momo tria utria here obetumanya ticket every Thursday. Na mo Kumasi Garden City in somo de enie yetume free tickets so the momo eto tickets ewo golden cinema so Kumasi Mall. It's a movie date in the and very exciting now. When a sweet deal na kasante yankoto bundle MTN use *138# and answer call my MTN app so first data bundle no otone kesia boom ya the 25% so so TV ye mumu mrasisia Dr. Tony Obenatana se Senator Lee Green fefefe ye baba bon enkomo sisia.
ye cheche obi bia e mo bibia kwa basonko kra abusia yare ben na hawo yare ben na ya kwankra wo je chinchina wonya anuye and get to bray no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana Fama ahankwa na abepiuma ye de bibidro esaw yare ama wonya sunsunsan bani bia abusia se yare fo ebepiemu e wa Lion Age Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo amubrase ni ahofama sonko kra na hwe yare fo no ema ne botono abusia se uba bepiemu wa haseya yesa nam yare bi to say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, dialipa do na nim see a friend of white no ye ya papa ni ewo ewa ha say abusia wo ya bema wo kwasine ni mu a wo ntimi mu adwuma eme na mo okiafo na Lion Age Clinic Sebra no fa bibidro ama wo na wo na so se bema mapa se wo so yo ba anasa warefo wo pe ba wo nya bi machina bre brabe piemu ewo Lion Age Clinic Ghana na obeti abofrasu ewo ofie
adofo a mo hwe me mo so fuku fiti abe kakra ni me yare ana me da ho madam fudu ba no nchen me introduce Lion Age Clinic Ghana mami na mi tuwa na mo no me koye ne mo hwe me omo mo madru ene me ho atom ti wa wo hwe me a wani da so asa me kan fo Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma so su tuwa na mo bra na bunya wayare sa
assalamu alaikum na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treati na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensa. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na aka me na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa adunu asa miracle bi wu adunu sese mafunu kra se die sia twemi anka se me humi esisi so se me humi ana esisi obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni adunu anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi se ma ebi anya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa nche me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana ase me gina wa me na mu sinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me do da ba 6 years ni o tema di am ye ma di se ne me jana ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yanku no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntia se
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
There's no feeling quite like wanting something. You see it when you close your eyes. You feel it against the hairs on your skin. You smell it mingled with the wind. You know it's yours, but you just can't seem to reach it. Until you can. Whatever the dream, we can make it happen. So get up, get started, and make we do our.
These are
DBA and our responsibility at the man. I see the Jawa near the Aswa.
Near the Aswa.
And baby, I will be an I say to me, Macania strain. Dano Nami Bisa Ubi, and I walk so one penny, my DBA can see a biana. I'm say, na hono me petroleum hub no unim adekro unim where they are sitting me mo minim petroleum hub minti di grada o but me who say petroleum e bata
hone de na say e hode Abushafo amo TV XYZ Dr. Tony Oben and amenene etwetwe nkomo ewo eye kasafidie so we Chief Executive Officer at the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation but ye twani tia friend Petroleum Hub wono na epanyi kwankyerefo awoda ho a wo ba beboa na ban tirimupo entia wo mode ekwaje sa project no atumi abaso na oti se na me mani tirimkwa na so no so ema mi tirimkwa se me so bebia me so mababa hye ne ye na dok bebo
eno na haye pa je se haye bebia mpanifo ma transfer akonye so ba transfer na je se wako anim pa
dok bedase pa ene ye nyina ye papa Chief of Staff Julius Debra ene ye ne birthday ti edwumayfo nyina ye wo XYZ ha ye gina management anemu na ya wish no a happy birthday into on that screen so no the smooth operator Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. This is the second time I would inti ne dwuma so ani inti na mampanyi san fa no no wo de se one na ye dwuma danti
mame gina wo fidie so mano official pack so nkokra papa no uka wo mo bo adwuma wo Ghana uyo mampani fi ho ebi na bedi akire nipa chese wono chese wo bo adwuma mi hu na ache bismi ni hia ya ache na mi hu obi a ofre no na opani etisa ofre no na wantumi amfa o wa no afre say ontumi info so send o text ma na me say papa no omre enti a wotumi respond to nimpa pi omfre ni nyame special quality a odi adwuma na obo adwuma
oye adwuma nso a wo mre
o da be mi ko ho because Tony na wo time ya odi be o pese mi kofi anai mi say say time na bia o se hwe o pese mi yiri jam ya na but every else bra no betro obe no be kan bibia so kan bia pepe nyame ntoni nkwanam na de ohwehwe bia onya na hoden emra ne so emre
bia na o ka se menye na meye na response ne by na too late it be anajo be 12:30 na me ba be dan am sending the message se na be ye wo soro ya no pa obehu me minute na wa reply me 30 minutes after I'm say hey da papa wona
ni yejma obetumi kasa
sata me mada because me na me ba be dan na me sending am so papa in soro ahomache de na wahu na ono so respond me na me me hwe time na che say twa me ho na eno reply yes strategic man nyankopon so esra no yeah
e bon pa man say onya hodin na wonyi nche pa baby eso okobia
Ghana hiano
akoma ayeye
Ghana hiano pa Dr. Tony Oben yeda say what you mean eulogize Honorable Julius Debra e wo kwa fefefe so say yenyina ya manitirim kwa the smooth operator Dr. J nyame nka ho ma wunyiri nche o ma wa ho den na bibia nkonkan doc ma me mra wo ho na ye nhye ye nkomobo na say Petroleum Hub but some be mumpo na yebo din I say na nsenya March last month
March 14th 16th month
okay into o start ejuma be time ben
yebo din na de chin na
so
because ka say ye bi kata man na ade chin na mampani hia mo da ejuma na manu no nyina
oh okay
ho esem shimatare na meko na yehu say ejuma na mabana mani abrese be
okay my starting free Petroleum Hub dayeso a ewo ho ntia ema aban ete Petroleum Hub se yemfa mo na Ghana economy ni so into mempem enkonenim
yo me da se me chia
pacho na wa ben mic na mame
me chia watiefo nyina na wahwefo so nyina
ejoso
edikan no emra yenhu fam go wo oman mu no aban dada abesin ko nyina no adwene ye omo se ekwan biase no and yes sir ye ton crude no kwa se ne dada ya gold ne ye bauxite ne ye manganese ne ye tu ya na hu na ye de kwa ma no ne akoton se ye se bauxite se wuton no sa raw bauxite no ananso u chimu kakra bi process no first step no pen value e baso no over 50%.
Okay.
Which me double value no ukra man ye.
Okay.
And it say which me add value u process ya. Ema unya fasodie pi.
Okay.
It is adwe na etai man penny for that da ma besin ko.
Okay.
Just so madwen ho mudi ho abobo say ade ya fangwa yetu eno ane say yetu aton anase ye hu bibi ebe ye nim say processing value addition eboama oman bia etumpron eboa oman bia industrialization and I think after 2020 and sa ideas nyina crystallize and say edinshia feel president Kufon abreso president Tamale abreso eba president Mahama
abreso first half
Mahama 1 abreso eba president Akufo-Addo abreso into 2020 na adwen no ECP ta say no ye move in forward into omo ye emra say ye friend no the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation Act 2020 Act 1053 shemra da ho say yenko yenim say ye farm go anansi betumi afa farm go po ebi crude no efi amanone aba nya bechimu na yetumi enya ho fasode yama yetumi so ye process farm go ho emproprowa no e de aye enioma bi a eno so efa plastic is a pharmaceutical and I the reference petrochemical industry you betumi aye you betumi so yet oman bia hu ya say obetumi de na ne fango ni bi asie for that bonnet emre you strategic storage but obetumi so store more and necessarily strategic and also so betumi awe na fe what time amonone and as we to we dey go na we dey amema o mine for near there into fuel tanks and as storage tanks na wasisi ewo ho na sa de na obe ya se unya bia pa bi ubenya ubetumi si jetties and as harbor be friends ewo ho a yes vessels na ba womo ebetumi aba fa crude and as womo the product bi efi bebia bebia hub no wono nti sa adwenya na akabomu ema aban abie sa Petroleum Hub Development Corporation say womo nhwe so na womo nhwe ma private sector we nya aban na ebesi fenu say refinery and as obey fuel tanks aban ka so be bi o ha ebe ma no kwa na abade because boss to force me say on be so fuel tanks o ha eno ye be mo kwa mo maba no maba be yo but enya ban titre no mo ye wo bie kwan no say private sector emra me yes na no me because emfaso na e wo so no eso it is free zones board free zones board say aban na age asase anasa aban na waje ebia bi na wasiesie waka say wo apese obey wo say no bra be
obey factory BBF say
ha be ho emra da ho nie we ya 70% of your product no wo de kwa manone akoton
30%
now they are mine yes so they are no ma kanti ebi na aban president Mahama baye no o se sa emfonia na say vision na I say o man peninum crystallizing especially on the last government o ma crystallizing no and now so no adi kan say ade papa bia ban dada na ye bia no obeto aso no onjamu enkasa ban dada na sha asienti onye bio eyema oman oyema oman Ghana saban dada no crowd ni sika shema enye ni ko individual kutokom no mde she eye oman mu nyina ye sika nti obesom amampanyi Mahama hwemu ehu se ebebo oman Ghana nti na wakasa ye ntua so na adwuma ne mra
all right eti sesia no ye nim se Petroleum Hub de baby amopese mo de ye Western region and zema for asase so but adwuma kwakoduru saying because we say ni nyina share mu 2020 which means a best 5 years ni and after the nneɛma da kwan mu na yɛ gye nsase ne adeɛ eti adwuma wɔnya investors a wɔn aba hɔ a wɔn ɛyɛ adwuma.
Yo edi kan no saa even 2020 no ɛyɛ mmra yɛ pa yɛ hyɛ mmra.
Okay.
Nti 2021 22 no mu na afei mu bie office ɛfa nkɔfo a na ɔmo adwuma no hyɛ ase yɛ ho plan sɛ ɛbi abɛhyɛ ase a ɛsɛ wokɔ drawing board mo ahwehwɛ wa pass ase wone mpanifo ahyia na nanom adi nsawɔsɔ no ade ansa na nti saa ha kakra no na anamo na koduru hɔ kakra.
Okay.
Na yɛtumi anya asase bɛyɛ acres aduonu mpem aduonu
20,000
acres. Ɛwɔ
that's a kuromu a
ɛwɔ Jomro. Nti Jomro Western Nzema. Nti hɔ na asase na akɔda nananom atrankonwa ne kuromafo no abobo aba ho ama afedi adwena akɔ benkromu.
Yɛte ho nsɛm sɛ nananom sɛ ebi mabrundi bi nso sɛ ɔmo nte ase ne ade asase no so.
Ɛnokorɛ ɛne sɛ adeɛ bi ɛba aya na ade hu kakraba. Sɛ biribi ɛba ada no meka ɔba bi sɛ the fear of the unknown etumi de saa no ma etumi ba. Nipa no te ne baabi. I feel also by Petroleum Hub. The Petroleum Hub be a bad coming if you are now, a bema massitrema as a son, 90. Sir, a hunu to me, ma communities no to me down Mukaka. Just so chrimuma or motia says a ye Fasodiana Bebano, or no Subenya be and son.
Okay.
Your hinny penny pin Cassia be power Western region. Was it Tony and the fear of the unknown, the fear of the known. And a man for through Adiasano. Into and say, oh, no, say, no. Adia be a baffrobia, the sa, a hunkakra eba. But Yamin Chadia, Nananum, and Imrantiano, Dodona, Aginaco Bancro, say, Adia Baye, Amagana Funina, what Tomna, Jomraphone, my funny Western agent for what I India, or Mujitum Namum, Sadiam Rack, a crime sociano, say, oh, you be assassin. Na mami ka we mpom twam ansa
katwema
ya mra pon a ewo man ye constitution no.
Okay.
Emma omampani kwan se se ohia asase bi na asase no be ba mfasode ama omanmu nyina otumi di na basi tenten na basa ekrom no eje.
Okay.
Se emra no so no tumi edeje man ye na mom wonje ne by force.
Yeah.
On kasa obasa sunti o betinchim kromafo no na ahemfo no ensaage ese one omutra ho na mum ese utumi ese obetua compensation
kakra
e di ama wo mo.
Okay.
Se obi an bibi wo so even assassin kra no betua compensation sana watumi agi assassin no in the name of oman enkoso oman kanko nti sana mo no yomutu kakra tu kakra fine but sika esi etua no ye ntumentua
aban dada na ntumentua nti wo bai ese mo na mbetua
ka se aban omanpani emre mo twa tape no omanpani keka bibi se wa instructing minister finance minister say anka 200 million bi wo ho on releasing financial entua we no ba am say bintu ana me bisa me say honorable finance minister na o the refia na say oruna one for president adwuma na semanye adwuma na se president ni kanu na bi onim se sika bi ni ho sika de intentini tetia ne se sika bia ye ntua sika bia mananye yo
eti aban na ntua 200 million no wantua mo te se bia 10,000 kra nti mo na mbetua sa 200 million ni nyina no
abeto say we are buying now buy so far liabilities ne
any profits
cost and I mean liabilities and benefit ni ada nya offer ofa na mum dia ya na ha adwen say timamufo no feel say on my yatua sika na wie na binum kradi na me ohini bi ka kirem say sa sika we timamufo no say ya diskana ba mum amfa amba ne ade ntia na ma kirima kire say ya record mu kire say sika na amba kra na akodi wo mo nti afi abaye ade abeto mampani mahama na so say so no kope sika 200 million no but enumpo no enam say private sector led into no ya ye wo hob no ya ni abre na ye nim sa ban so sabe ye nyina ye nim de obeto ye o de obeto ne
ka hodo
ha obeto enti se wan hwe ni yepe no wan fa priority ama fa ni sikatua na IMF no ye mentua women sent no ene oma exam dan aman so enti
eno to no ka say Ghana is open for business no
exactly enti ama yen so ya ye da hub na no ya adwin say ye hwehwe ye ne aban nyina hwehwe se private sector for be investor bi na my scan ye tua compensation na yɛbɛhwɛ ne ma yɛayɛ saa hyehyɛ no
na nka ebi mama ne baby ama ne pakra yɛ ebi asɛ refinery na bibi
hyehyɛ na wɔ ho no deɛ
it depends
okay but yɛ sɛ yɛm kyekyere ne pampen nso aban because yɛde adwuma hyɛ wo nsa wontena hɔ ɛmfa wo nsa nhyɛ wo dam refam na akɔka sɛ Mr. President menya sika o nti meyɛ dan ɛne na nka ɔno abɛyɛ yɛ akɛyɛ sɛbe wode wadwen so na wode fam na wohwehwɛ kwan a ɛkwan ahodoɔ kwanduasa bɛfa so a ɛyɛ kwan pa a still I bet me to compensation no na because in say compensation to pepe investors are eba no enya agro omo boy ya dan mu me buy my bato phase 1 at the end phases and ya sign agreement with MOU say ebinum IS phase 1 there omo eba be omo sign be $12 billion and we MOU enye sika eda ho
ma sign say omo ba
say ye tua compensation then they will now move in and amanfo binum so ebo epromu
awon ba be den ansa na wakọ mo bo pronum no
say say adwuma na ye no ye enuma be said 9 ba ko ye say be si jetty
okay
jetty ni
small
habo bia with na betuma fa vessels akase bia ebe fai ba ko ye say be si refineries miensa modern refineries miensa
petrol kwa na say gold ka ho
say we a petroleum hub inti
so now ka bauxite bi wan say mtina
na bauxite na me can because I know a mineral say say be a minerals hub there can but when akoya hydrocarbons petroleum hub no ho na refineries no ho and miensa
first phase no
just the whole entity the whole hub no nyoma ye pese esi ho no the first phase no be ayi ba ko
one refinery and a dembium
be petrochemical industry no
plant okay
say be see 5 plants petrochemical plants industries I mean ebe process bibiti say yatima fertilizers plastics pharmaceuticals be 5 let's feel so ye pe tank farms yes tank farm tank no I best store and I been for storage tanks ye dey be
petrol begum and oil
beguma ye dey sie atwen either say dey gum ni aton and say ye dey bi si wo ma da bone da ba yetumi
ayusu aso man
ni nyina eyade a ewo ho a ye ne sesi a a che say
ye be compensation ni wi a
yetua wi abogu sa manfo
ebeba
na minua de ewo ho a me eye me de papa the fact say there are other ancillary activities ehobema ehwabie asase ne dwomro ho no ebebie pa sanse o mesi hospitals in the plan no mo esi one quaternary hospital quaternary hospital no yet Legon
dia no UGMC
between 1,000 beds because so we na say amanfo bi am be adwuma wo saa processing plant we say na say obi
pra
say utumi ye hwe no ye man ye omo be settlement
ni nyina private sector led
say yen fan say hoya opportunity abey ukosi hotel ho a nim ska obenya because oil for na be ba ho no omo ombe je omani kakra ombe danso wahu tie no be si school just a township
na mo build
say wako Rotterdam da ube hu say ho no hob ho no a crew of its own
but business no wo ho more and no screen ne so no eti say na crew ni be ye say
visual impression
we okay eti petroleum hub no say ye siwia say na be na say akọkọ eti say crew ayasi ni fefefe nanso no baabi a wote no nyame boa na woda study stay krim wadwuma wonne wadwuma kwan wa it is wo na wo ye adwuma wo vessel mu na wo kwa ye kwa kwatwe fuel de akọ amanone a etijetis and ports nini na se wo ho obi nso wo ye friend say nsuo no so nti opon na waba ebi mu nso akwakwa kosi storage facilities ni ade ho ba fe pa eti we daiso a tanks nini tanks no say na sitie okay na enti Ghana expect say first phase no ye benya mfaso ahodo ben na free ho no
mfaso de pi say wo hwe na adwuma ti say ba wo kroma ngiri say mfaso be ye be fa enkofo adwuma mu de mahu feasibility studies on my any ade no overall all the core jobs and other remote jobs are related to Sawe na ye be we na nipa be almost 800,000 jobs would have been created.
First phase no
first phase
no. in all no
in all
okay
the first phase no, in fact first phase the crack I say chance here this quarter but payment issues into no you're pushing kakra
obviously maybe say $200,000 $20 million and cedis
200 million now
cedis okay
200 million cedis the kai wo sa land acquisition no be 1.2 billion cedis 1.2 billion cedis to kan ina boma am say $120 million
okay
so there na so hwa enya de ehu bia nkuma chichide enti
o wa resemo say o die nimu ide mo benya atwa ma ahemfo no ne timamufo e wo ho
say me ni resemo a enye say meji say adwuma tum ho so
I like your confidence
because I dey know de wa hu wani so ade hu me ene de yema yenkofo into the Ghana was had ye be was and saying
so we are astute businessman into no
the whole Africa has say Africa be ni how Ghana so ye di kan on new p Africa has say
okay
into ebeban say na Africa particularly South Africa just say benya integrated petroleum complex say e be ni Africa for so kan kakra ye hu ye fuel people ye hu fossil fuel pa
okay
discover oil
okay
we are Nansen Namibia for a discover bi enti sa ne mo betumi abebe etwe mango anim kra we ho
okay
say aye wi a hu hia say obi a be ne de wo ye wi a atwe abagana oba ye say we be a friend African Continental Free
Trade
enti eno no say wo hwa e makwan say sa trading etumi kwa enye export taxes ne customs ne tano money bio inti ama aye easier say ube produce now they akobe bia wetumi atwemu wo mkra hu emehia say ube processing ni bi say Ghana for wo bia ube bi mana aye inti adwuma bia sanyame eboa ma ne ba beboa omamu nyina ho besesa aya meda so da ya me say Jomro Rotterdam Nasa Las Palmas Las Palmas I mean see nyame boa me yetumi ye ma ekotisa dia infoni ekire dia anka ebesesa Ghana ebesesa Jomro nzima ebesesa Western region
and okraba before say we nyina ebetumi akom no say your friend saying asase no ho nsem no etumi ekoyie obi asende me message say wo ba be panyi powder petroleum hub ya wo hwe say aban ebetumi aye compensation ni what's mean bisa say land litigation no akwakosi say I think say we year no say almost done or money
penny for na kasa for nansen ekosia ahemfo no sia ahemfo penny for pa ni sia ahemfo no nyina na esentia mrantie no na amaba wa no mo de yehu ene say am say adwen no akobenkro si yentua compensation no de dom dodo na etwen ene say yentua compensation because omo nimu say ekwan bia so no aban was atumi so
just no
nti de enya de omo ne aban kontokwa bia na I say aban first no say so na ne kase no ma me pemre nkire ne kase no mu kakra 20,000 acres no eno krese ye hob no kwa de a hob no fia na ye de a nke me sure say 11,000 kra beso ebeso kra na de ho ne say
nkaka 8000
de ho ne say
9000 right
asase no emu beye between 7000 and 8000 lagoon na ye wetland yes ye bo ho ban
okay
yes biodiversity sensitive areas
okay
say aban bo ho ban inti hob na ja to no ho say oje kan no abo ho ban
okay
esan say o started the hob no wo ho na man for sure say so mo say no hwe ni say me de nya masase o ye the problem no bebre hob no
yes
wahu dem che
Matias pa
inti se pam no twa no yen jin kan ne mbo ho ban yen pe conservationist ne o ma ye be ye ma yetumi ayuse ho no ma mfasode abaso ba ensei ho no ensei sa 8000 7000 8000 acres no ye be inti wo hwa na asase na be kan so we 8000 if 20000 no ma aka be say 12000 inti 12000 so wo ye ye hoba wo hia bafa wo hia bafa wo de beye adwuma no
enti bafa no eno no den na bewo bafa no
and you find that just in no ye conserve because your ministry your minister John Jina Podano no your friend ministry of energy and energy transition
okay
green transition
green transition
energy and green transition which means you move from crude fossil names anoman to baby sustainable inti emra yentumi yen completely yen kase yen use fossil bio no and to take time and another pay na metie news be na I say even the consumption of electric vehicles akofom first name ke fees and cry e ba be replacing your mapi as static ofom inti e be check kakra na Africa so de ye finance yen so nya ho mfa so kakra crude no I mean fossil fuel no finance so ye nya ho mfa so kakra and inti Saudi ni nyina ka ho a obehu say yes so ye bo environment ho ban in fact so hwa dan a mo besi na a lot of them will be using solar energy even though you're a petroleum hub no a lot of them will be using solar energy nsa sena ye wo ho no ba bi piwa ye ntwa ye mobu ye
ntwa nnua no
mbama
na wo ho
na abo obi ahu ban na ebo climate so ho ban ti ni nyina eka ho
Dr. Tony Oben ena yene ne twetwe nkomo no wono CEO edema Petroleum Hub Corporation Petroleum Hub Development Corporation ye chanity friend of Petroleum Hub na messages no mo de mo famra me hu se mo de question abama na mebisa no enche ye de nkomo no ebeba ewiye Health Alert Clinic 2023 awards no na je best ulcer treatment me kan for the amount se sabre aye bon nkomo na aye ode na jomoro me nso me nkopa asase wo ho na me ben hob ne me nso me dia metumi aye no na otena bi no ebia ababo enso de amame but wo nye den a wo yare a wontumi nko eti yare bia how bia fa Health Alert Clinic your madina ye ne post office ne din hwani mo wo de ane so be frɛ yen 0242 518893 0242 518893 araba bazen pills ne madro painful cramps man no motiase wa wo de mayeni wa wo de so e babro so no eboa na ma omoja edi afusani ye no na esan siesie wo ama wa ye obesima baby bia eto adro bia Kulu Ghana Limited for edro ya eye ma edro ye friend no araba bazin pills obetumi enya bi wo ho obetumi friend 0244 139 176 ye wa Champion Junction Kaswa for Mokoju Cat Pharmacy, Malam Junction, Unicom, Mbenye bi Ekus Pharmacy, ewa Shaiman, and a pharmacy shop bia ben ubi alcohol, ubenya eye Kulu Ghana Limited for Emma Edroye friend Araba Bazin yibi. I mean, go back to Studio B na mene Dr. Tony Oben. Dr. Tony Oben, dodo na omunim no nim se or your business mogul, about the banking and finance, Nessa no investment, or you'll be a munim dear pie and yasam ketwa. Na mines no subetum dabe.
Mines.
Like time benna when you beje mine.
My mines at Macrass, maybe a
so okay. But baby, I'll call you one cassa would demon. So
my head mouth,
taloil, okay.
Now, Messia, my own name, dear Suka cry. Messia.
Doc Wabio,
that me mensa.
Hey, doc, what been. I am with you. I am a maniac.
So the radius. Papa, me papa, mamma, I'm done.
You couldn't for her was a phobia sending message or say on chair or say mencha or mano. Could you or see Piesie doc, mammy, while ba I'm in my over boy, papa. It's a doc, my come back to Petroleum Harbor. Say, you demand it now. The expectation is that, Lamfan is almost 4 years to deliver on your mandate. It's yen share nim say copem time ben a bit to me compensation way. And by the end of Yamfan is 2026. Na you drew him.
No. Edikano compensation the year 2 and I'm up because then the first thing I see it to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. I'm saying no matter to me kakra.
Okay.
Share ni mu say nkoma ye die no. Edin say me did da abeto so because nkoma no ma me to me fire that party end so. But me say enche bia e betumi ashase.
Someone am much there am say say ye bibia yen set goals.
And to goals na maka say goals no ye be na say timelines
no
and na say still we are within the phase.
Okay.
Now so timelines so na mean to me emfa ento support
ye we first quarter no
ye we first quarter the first quarter no ko nti sure say me bomb pie say empire na me boss say by second quarter no na ye nyesika chance etua ye guso ye me team no ye guso ye din sa wo so ye ne ama no ne fo ne Ghana for bank ya bank ya wo Ghana for ye bi din komo na ekoyi nti edru pempenso bi a ase sato so a mba bebo amane no abo amansan nyina amane
nti nsa kaka na wutwi ankasa be wo ye how many kilometers per hour
this year we had open speed and that's open
some person who speed chrono
it was
100 more and then now I'm highways
now I mean person if obey na police for be ho
okay
say highway ni enko ha
80 okay doc anti sesia no Ghana for expect a direct impact especially in Western region. Natia make us same way ni say galamsey issues about people are talking about alternative jobs near there. It is a Juma way started on time a bit to my youth employment. It is expected then in terms of job creation.
And ma say Juma ne kind ko ehia pa no. If you say aya your minds mono says that wonim say me di minds mu di bia. Aya can be say alternative livelihood. No kwai ni masua ne oma kakra wo mu kakra but enya de etumi yin pafi galamsey mu because alternative no enya de a etuaka kese sen de oye na obanhwe ya wo de ne course won koye na no start ye kakra bia no wa ye yi adwen ta alternative livelihood no superb but the nature of our alternative livelihood no would need a bit more improvement. It is a bibi to say hobby bar when you say hobby a high quality will be a high quality employer. We had more refinery. We had my wood jagalamsa ko refinery. Obepe. We had man we jako ko more vessels obepe. Ube feel say ho dey we dey compare say me akọ down we ma tu anwe agumi me ho na me wie so a police for the soldier for di achi na bibia ye boy ko ka wo right while estimate yi TV so ma me nkonko hye ba bi nye adwuma me nka say be for mu nyina de but it will be one area say amanfo chance yes wo mo ko ha those enya mo galamsey npo ne be fi mu akọ a wo mo a anka bi o mbe go galamsey num se bi o mo bi o dwomro anase lembele anase western region ba bia why na adwene senke bia
onya galamsey
akoye galamsey no onya adwuma bi wo refinery obeka akoye onya adwuma bi wo even hospital wana onim se hospital fufure bi be ba ahwe kra ne ba no obema na kosua doctor adwuma na obeba adwuma hobo nti mfasode pie wona nti ese Ghana fo nya etumi ye hwe ne dache rather than sisia na we say there emma na we betumi aba we kra so do hu ne hwe se etumi enya gidie wom na ye hwe feasibility aye no so na ye de kwa akiri na sɛ ne aban amini sɛ ɔpɛ ndwuma na wa industrialize ɔman no yɛhwɛ no saa a big opportunity for the country. In fact, it will be a big game changer for us. And I say me any koso. And into me mama many akoso sabe amapenia come say kohwe se aba. Wa kase kotra na kasa. Wa se kohwe se aba nti we ye dawura ye bo cause nkofo pii enti ase enti obi wa no aka wasase we hu asam nti 20,000 acres so. Se nese amachire mi am say ubenya enti ase say 20,000 and yet says so kwa. But baby for conservation.
Okay. Dr. Tony Obi minim baby a man for enyame number 3. My young message is a friends my pa. We also
man for tiemu.
A man for tie pa. We also a friend or to me volley kaku aka to me volley kaku aka the third. What say? Maybe say I didn't think I'm more ignore the allodial owner of the land. Or say the case is in court and he has also been served. Or say, well, this has been in court for 3 years and they have not appeared in court. The chiefs he's dealing with are not the owners, or they are not in possession of any land. Doc, then Obekan the found.
Yo, to me black aquaka. Wait there. Yan Petroleum Hub no yedi aban achi a omo ehwema asase no aba for adwuma ebeboa ye nyina aninti de enhwehwemu no ekire se asase wura yan ntumi nkire who is asase wura yan as a hub for no ntumi nkire se Land Commission for hwehwema no mu se we ne legitimate asase wura ene ne ye adwuma sabe ese wo ma me kunu bia ya o papa aha nti yen no yen fa ho emfrafra sabe ahinsem ye ko jomro nti jomro okwa ye be bia oba kusia jomro o ma hene
okay
nti jomro o ma hene na ebe chichia no ne ebisa no de wo ho ne de ne ho se bibi wo ho a eni asase no ho nsem bi wo ho a eni de can we net assassin you anyway
and Jomoro or my henny and a yo bia money dealer at the moment
I just the record I walk on no sabi
and no more beto ya na
any but you are buying money you know oh kwa say we are similar say and Ghana hey oh call or my BMA obeko House of Chiefs near or yeah or my henny or Kuchiano. Say problem bi wo ho a mbetuma resolve problem no eno de say problem ni ba na say nya we na asase we na asase a ya ni problem bia wo na e wo court nsu de na che say court betuma determine ni anasase say o mu determine we be hu de allodial na ba se si ade aban di ni tumi eje na oji wi a ni ase etua land compensation man no ena be allodial owner no.
Okay.
Na crop compensation ebeye crop owner ne nafuo ewo hono na ne kube ni ade no de ye ne umbetu anti se ye wie na se emfa nse land no issue ho a eno de ye mpe land ho nsansa
okay
ye mpe se ye de ho frofra ahensem
anti ne ahem from empanyifo no beka no eho enamo de beye adwuma okay eti tumivle minim se what asem na ase se me sure say oye sub chief
o de emphasis one
okay Leo Kofi Ama enso de ne dia ba say the litigation is going on and we na a protracted one if the right things are not done, but I think say what chichi muntino
na mesra so say sade ade papa bi ba na fie the litigation sia no na ne o de ba no bra say me kai na manwe na fi na dache fo ne ho kire yen enti se bibi wo mesre se fane afanto ko bi mo hwe na mo sorting out because enye between hab no near but more about internal who owns the land near there se bibi sa wo ha mo ma yen hwe ne so for the sake of the people of Enzema and their future bi wo ha ye be sa na yen ya ye what team ye mpanimfo no na ya say nchimafo no
nchima no
omudachi
Dr. Tony Obinti say by 2026 we say you who first face ne say ekoso refinery bebem tank farm bebem eti emabunu benye adwuma omo constructors anema ni nyina no say companies ne ba enwuma ebeba importemo entisa
sa na ni swade ehunu ni kire
okay eti in the medium term no what should Ghanaians expect, let's say, by the end of 2024? 2028.
2028, na mijidi sana refineries ni biaba. Yeah, okay, main chance here. Na ya prepare land na wie land no be hu say ebi no si hotels, ebi no si settlement. Nkroni bi ho ya yi omo afi bebi omo yesi different settlement amount we krobi say your friend no maybe Kablesuazo.
Okay.
No, Kablesuazo number 1. Almost say, almost a share between is sea and a lagoon.
And a lagoon in them.
Now, see, I'm say global warming into a mass 11 to me rise it.
Now, a pure form
21 ya kanka krasa even say nye bibia hokra kanka krasa na
miao okay
and it hub na na dwen say entempa ya say ye ne ekofo bi di nkomo ache be yi omo akọ Kablesuazo number 2 new Kablesuazo
okay
because hono omo amkofo omo amasase but no wosoro
okay
say yi manfo nanse ya mekọ obi abeduru ai dabe na mu be ye mbeyi afia dabe na mbeyi afia yenso yemfa asokra mo fo mu enti sa ankofo sa ne ebeboa ma atumi o masetanum so improve even before ibesi adan no.
Yusuf Chips I will say jobs the youth of Western region need jobs first before other regions. How can you say that? Okay message back be have say ayira eti doc ya den komoni nyina AC how committed is the NDC government to beginning this mighty project to benefit the people of Western region and to an extension Ghana for our more central region and any other regions?
Me meet my show boss your man penny John Dramani Mahama munim say ono oba no so be pedwuma ama obia mabunu ni ade ti eyade a oye ne dadwina tambia o hwese ye ne nkofo be nya adwuma ye opese oye industrialization ama sa adwuma no so aba na ade ba kokra me eye me den so no super opefuo yo ne agro processing na ade inti sa fertilizer processing plant na eba no e be consistent with ne
dreams are
for agro processing human pharmaceutical maybe I say in Ruby produce or baby near Koto Abani to your plant I produce but no man in Rodney be you sue a product of fossil fuel or fuel that is a petroleum no man be be money. Can you imagine saying I or my mu near import from baby and I'm put export to be for your area 70% as export to other countries.
Okay.
I just said Babo the president is very committed. Minister John
Jinapo
or very committed every day. Be announcing cry uti any statement via it was read on his behalf by the deputies back or has told the potential benefit of the hub and we trying a commitment to it. Honorable to force discussion. Pesca serious or the amount of mine
no na musika nyina hye ne nsa
pesca na we him from we find one or pesca no pesca no dia ba nti so nya ade a hub no obetumi amana nia ahwe ho na ayeye nti anibre wo ho
but duly ye nya kasa se no asem wi a ye betumi start after okay with the help of the private sector inshallah
a private sector
led
nti me mamen kansa na mako
okay
me srega na private sector for mo anyame ato bibiagu mu prate mu no this is an opportunity ayenim say binu mu ba it's an opportunity I just say man no ɛkɔ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ ne ɛba fi akɔfa company bi fi na fi yɛ complain sɛ nneɛma nyinaa fi deɛ ɛbi koraa dɔkta mu twe koraa akɔyɛ amanɔnefo mo mmea fɛ ho hyɛm ebinom deɛ ɔmo astarte hyɛm ebinom register with the hub no nti mo wɔ question bi anaasɛ nsɛmbisa bi a mo mmra anaasɛ mo mbisa yɛ wɔ website wɔ anaa wobɛtumi aba office yɛwɔ business development department a
mo wɔ hefa
yɛ office wɔ I'm from 355 place or 533 place. I'm here confused by 355 place.
Okay.
Jolu on high bank. Ufi talo oil.
Yeah.
Ube will say 50 na shell bisi ultra.
Okay.
But you know, but yes, guys, I be
yes, investors number. Your investors no mu ebi mo ya store them nya no bi. Investors are or mobile basis.
Even you this investors, never see investors.
Dr. Tony Obe, thank you so much for coming. And I hope say it will impact obia ewo Ghana ha. Obi betuma fra Accra ha ba be pedwuma ho amana ye. Nti Nyankopon na ye de ni jaw. Oma wa ho de ni nyansa ni nim de. Te se ne ko be bia na wa pagya edwuma no. Oma wo pagya ho so kama pa. Ye da se oba yo konso amechia Onassis.
Beka che no.
Kacha de se chiaro. Oya brancha no ho de pa.
Be de chire one ne sadea.
Yes.
Mo bo adwuma.
Mate. Okwachi o munyina mame. Dr. Tony Oben Atene Kado CEO for Petroleum Hub and na yene na bo ehon komo no. Medimosi se beta echi bi na wo boa ye nti yare bia ha obia for 31 good years ni ye boa esan yare kama pa stroke, malaria, typhoid fever, prostate issues, hypertension, utumi cholesterol, adaroma. Oba Medimosi say ye betumi aboa. Adenta barrier na yene no edin hwani mu wa Accra ha. 31 years near Yesaya Nyasam Ketwa. Kumasi for Yankwa Hinema Kokoben. Eje Kojo Opsi School for the Deaf. 0244 068447. Midi edi Piesie Okrah. Mini minua NK Obrempon edi dwumadi ni breo. Dwumadi no niama bebere koso. Ebi anko ya ma wa fache ye wochena ye ba. Ebetutu ni ye. Thank you so much Desmond Soa. Thank you so much Emmanuel Usu. Ella camera crew led by controller and omo maka ni nyina. And Peter Nini team ewo MCR. Edamo nyina se me de Piesie Okrah Boys Preferred Chief Tankers on wabo with that constituency. Nyame boa wo chena ye besensia. Thank you.